And we're live-ish.
Alright, so welcome back everyone to another session of A Rhyme of Goblins and Aya. With me as always our trusty Clang, played by Spectre.
Well, of course, I is always the steadfastest.
And Pins,
No idea what it means.
by Ladra.
Yeah, and I'm the brains of the party.
Obviously. And Gavorka, played by Zenda.
So hello to all you new recruits that are now aboard our cart. Welcome to the gang.
Right, so let me give you a small recap. You guys actually finished your adventure at the Candy Carnival, where in the end you got to speak to the Jack of Hollows, who answered a set of particular questions you had. Not all answers were to your liking, but they were answers nonetheless. After you left the festivities with a mountain of loot, you guys decided that it was time to go back to the factory, Aver Talcum's factory, which was Aver Industries. And you've been there before, but it didn't actually manage to get inside, as you suddenly had to save Shadow back then. But you guys did make it inside this time, and as you found yourself in front of this massive factory with all this smoke coming out of these chimneys in the top, and this big tree seemingly in the middle of the behind the top of the buildings, you guys make your way inside, and just to remind you, I'll put yourself on this here background for a moment, and you were led inside by Ava, who told you, of course, that if you got inside and if you went through the tutorial and through how to work in a factory, you could pick yourself up a nice sack of gold. And you guys decided to go through with that, and so you were led to what he called the theater, where you were gonna be explained how to be a model worker. As you guys met yourself in there, Talcum disappeared, and as everyone excitedly made themselves to the bottom of the stairs, these large containers, they started emitting this electricity, locking everyone in, and these giant sort of vine tentacles came out of these hatchets on the tops of the room and started attacking you all. It was very clear that some of the civilians that were with you in there were getting murdered, and Gavorkov managed to take out the scroll of escape and actually decided to teleport out, saving as many people as he could. Out there, you met with a surprise of strange tree folk that seemed to be working at the factory, and you tried to bluff your way through them letting you go, and you made sure everyone got holed up in your cart, and you made your dramatic escape, where they tried to stop you, but with some really good teamwork, you guys managed to make a ramp and freeze over one of these monsters that was growing into a vine wall to keep you guys inside. And you managed to escape, and that is where we left off, where the alarms for the factory were going off, and you guys just crashed down after like a short flight over this wall through your ramp, and you, with a not so gracious landing, managed to make your way outside of the gates where you currently are now. So there is a lot of commotion, a lot of confusion as to what is going on and what is happening. As you guys leave, Pins, you get a good look as you guys leave at Ava's cart, who was also parked there, and a light went up in your mind, and you realized finally what that thought was that you just couldn't get to all this time. You recognize the little board that is hammered to his cart. It is the same board that hangs in the Liggersroom village. It has a different name, but it's the same lettering, the same carving, the same style. And you are certain that these things are definitely related.
Oh my god, they have the same board maker.
Well, I kind of figured as much here, but come on now. Wait, there's got to be a short supplies of board makers.
Guys, what's up for the... What's the road, Clang?
You's talking to me. I has to look at you when I'm talking.
I think that Ava is alabaster. You see the part? I think it's the same thing.
As you look back, Pins, as Clang is trying to get the cart straight again, as your pounce cats are just racing through, you look back and you see a lot of shocked people. Some are upside down, some have fallen to the side as this cart roughly landed, and you see your owlbear sitting in between all those civilians. Its sigil almost fading, and it looks extremely ruffled. It's also sitting there with a confused look on its face.
Guys, this is Mahler. Our new recruits. Don't be scared of the name. It just implies that he can maul you to death.
There's a lot of screaming and terror, and one of the civilians is trying to jump out of the back of the cart.
Not helping. That might be your best
Gonna
bet.
try to mage hand to hold him.
Oh,
Yeah, you can definitely do so, or you can try to mage hand the gate closed,
Do that
because that's
instead.
an actual barred door.
Do that instead.
All right, you do that. So at this point, you hear in the back, whoop, whoop, whoop. There is some blaring alarm that is going off, and you see that the iron gates is now fully closed, as it was trying to get you in, but you managed to make it out, and now they're desperately trying to open this gate again, as they try to get past this shambling mound now almost of vines of that creature that turned itself into a wall that is now basically actively blocking its own workers out from getting to you, but you can see that they are getting ready for a chase.
Gav's gonna stand up and look at all the new guests we have with us. Listen up, fools. If you'd run out there now, you're dead. The only way to live is if you stay here. We're gonna try our best to get you to a town. Don't be an idiot.
You see that someone
Bring him to a town out too. Oh, God.
Where are we going? Where are you taking us? They're trying to kill us. Like that is
We
panic.
literally
There
just saved your life, woman.
Just
Feel free to leave.
We ain't slowing down. We ain't slowing down. So if you want to get out, it's at your own risk.
One guy says, "Is that part of the cart made out of cookie and cream?"
Don't
What?
eat it.
We're inventive like that.
One corner of your cart was fixed by cookies and cream from the little homestead.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh.
about. You must be hallucinating. Still under the effects of spell, probably.
But at this point, Clang, please roll me a dex, as your cart is sort of swiveling and you're trying to get it straight and you try to get there as out of there as fast as possible. Pins, you are looking backwards. Clang, you're looking forward. Roll me in navigation as you need to make a decision. Are you going straight? Are you going left?
You're asking me to roll so many things right now.
Yes.
Okay, so
first do me a dex. So your vehicles with dex.
regular dex. Vehicles with dex. Okay, vehicles
Yes.
with dex. I can do that. 22.
That's fantastic. You
Why
have
am I at
no
advantage?
problem getting. You guys are so lucky with Clang, but you have no problem getting this card straight. So, secondly, what I need you to do is a nature, please, to see. Well, you either can just check, or you can do me a nature to see if you can recall what way you came from.
Nature or survival?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go ahead and go with nature. That's his intelligence base. Guys, wish me luck. 17. Thank God.
You know what? You actually guessed pretty well. You're like, oh my God, where am I going? Where am I going? I think we're supposed to go straight. And you go straight, and that feels right for now. As you guys are riding, you start leaving the really annoying blaring sound to the background as it's fading, as you hear also the commotion in the cart calming down. Maybe the fear of the owl bear kept the people shut up, and as they are probably having to work to get back to that gate, you manage with those rolls to actually get a really good distance behind you and the people. And I want to ask you guys how you want to continue. Do you want to try and take a quiet road so they can't catch up with you? You keep in mind you are with a cart. If they take horses, you know that they might catch up with you quite soon. So I'll give you the choice between trying to quietly take a side route or just risk it.
What do you mean by risk it?
Risk that they will catch up with you.
Like San Jose's ever gonna catch up with Snow and Greytooth.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they
You realize we got
slower.
like a...
Are we heading back the same route we came from?
We're heading back towards Bexley, if I'm not mistaken, so that we can drop these folks off at their home.
Yeah, so what you're now on seems to be a familiar road. You are in the middle of the forest. There are many little
But this
roads.
looks a little bit too familiar, Clang. Do you want to fight that shadow monster again?
Do you want me to kill the thing again? Oh, no, wait. We didn't kill it, did we?
No, we did.
Yeah,
It pretty much fucked us up.
I don't think we killed it.
Yeah, let's take a side road and watch the trees. Shadow, are you alive, Shadow? Shadow, did we leave Shadow again? Oh,
I am barely alive.
why are you always behind me? Gee, how do you do that?
Yeah, that's where I feel comfortable.
In
Oh
her
my
defense, she is sneaky git. Yes, that's the right one.
You see that she is sitting the farthest away from the owl bear with both daggers out.
Hey,
What do you mean barely alive?
She wounded.
She's not wounded now.
Pence,
Well, yes.
how long's that spell gonna last on your friend?
Oh, this? Oh, it should have faded already. We're lucky that's lasting this long.
Yes, that is what you know, that he said, about this many hours, and it has persisted so far. But you know that it's looking really faded now.
Why don't we just, get him to run from behind us instead of sit in the cart in the middle of all the people?
Well, let's ask his opinion. Hey, Mauler, would you like to run? Or would you like to sit here and be nice?
It cocks its head at you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I
Who
was
would
gonna
like
say.
running?
Yeah, I was gonna look at everyone. Gonna look at the not the hostages, the refugees we have.
I knew it! They're gonna kill us!
That was above game. She didn't hear that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna look at all the refugees we have, and he's gonna say, it's best of you all move this way. Let's keep you on the opposite side of the big bear there.
You see that as the cart is going and people start to slide, like with their backs against the wall.
Hey, who's moving?
that,
Who's moving back there? The car is listed to the side here. Stop that.
The owlbear like reaches out, like stretches its neck and sniffs at people going by, and it really freaks some of them out.
Alright, Marla, let's go for a run. I think it's best if we have a good vantage point anyway from behind the cart. Yeah, I know, but Gav is, it's gonna bitch about it all night.
Sorry for being the
it
one
will
with a
follow-
sound mind among us.
It will follow your lead. If you lead it outside, it will. As the cart is going, it will jump outside, and with a blast of dust coming up, it lands, and you can land
I will
on
say
it.
to Clang. Yeah, I will say to Clang.
Slow down for just a second, Clang. We're gonna jump out.
I said he's not slowing down. He's gonna have to get up.
Okay, oh, God!
Roll me a deck save to see if you actually land on Mola.
Yes!
So you go, you jump at the back of the cart, go for Mola, who just starts running backwards, and you land like right behind him, like in the dirt. As he turns around to see what that sound was, he actually steps on you, and you take 5 crushing damage.
Is that slow the... Whoa! Clang!
It removes its big paw and it goes like, and it like grabs you by the nape, not by the nape of your neck, but by your collar,
Yeah.
and it sort of like tries to swing you back on its back as it starts following Clang's cart, who is still going.
Alright,
I pat him like on the side of the head.
alright. Let's catch up.
All right, so you start making way. You
While
notice-
I'm behind
Yeah?
the cart, I wanna
Yeah.
first of all keep an eye if anything's following us.
Vorkov's
you
gonna
do, yeah.
try to make his way on top of the cart to do the same. Keep an eye around.
Okay. Pins with a 19 passive perception. You do hear commotion. You do hear like the loud squeaking of a metal gate in the distance. You hear barking of dogs, and you hear the neighing of horses. You're on the widest open road right now. There is a side road, so you're basically going back now where you came from. There is a road that leads all the way to the left and curves around deeper into the forest, but it seems to be kind of an overgrown trail, a trail that doesn't seem used a lot. And it's more in the direction north and east towards Bexley.
I think you hear me tell that's one of the horses that was out in the stable. We better keep moving.
You said to take the side roads, right?
It's probably best because they're gonna catch up. They've got dogs and horses and everything.
All right, douse the lights on the cart and we's going down the side roads.
Smart idea, because there are lanterns. So Kleng is too busy steering, but Gavorkov or... Well, not you. You're on the owl there. But Gavorkov, you can definitely turn off the lanterns if you want to.
Yeah, Gav's gonna presto all the lights we have.
Okay.
And
Look, who found out I can presto a torch on and off?
yeah, listen, things are easier when I'm calm, okay?
And
This is
he's
bad.
promised.
This is bad.
Magic.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who said that? Who said what's bad? What's bad?
I can just picture his head going into the cart, going, "What? Who said that?"
It comes in the dark, and you see that people start really like pressing up against each other and holding each other, looking through the bars. At least we're safe in here, I think. And you see some of them scaredly look through the barred windows.
Keeps it quiet. Humans is
Says,
always
well,
too loud.
As you hear the
Loud.
loud
Cart.
stomps.
I'm now that we're going on a side road when we know that they're not going to be following us here. Kling is going to slow down on the pounce cats a bit because you.
Oh, they'll
run
be
through that.
following us. I told you there's dogs, so they will be following us. It's just more difficult.
So, is
Gavorkov
there... Yeah?
is gonna press it, go back up top, and press a digitation. The smell of pines behind us as we keep going.
Very smart. All right, you do that. Okay, that is very smart. So, Kling, as you hear the paws of the beasts hitting the dirt much quieter now, as you're not getting full speed out of them. You notice that you definitely start making a lot less sound. There is every now and then the creak from the broken wheel that is now
Broken wheel and probably a cracked axle as well.
consists out of a cooking.
Everybody can just hear Kling mumbling about the possible damages to the cart here at this point. Like, just fix this damn thing is what we did.
So you guys make your way to this side trail. Like the road gets a lot smaller, and you see that the trees on the sides of the road get a lot denser, gnarled trees, and because of that density, it also gets a lot just darker and overall. And with now the lanterns doused, it actually is a little eerie. And you guys travel for a bit. Pins, with your passive perception, you hear the barking of the dogs. And you can hear that they sort of start following that wide road, that main road. And the sounds start going further off into the distance as you guys quietly make your way over this small dirt path. You guys, let me move you.
Can I?
Yeah?
Let's see. I want to look for any critter or bird.
Yeah, definitely. Roll me a perception.
Oh my
12.
Yeah.
So, you guys are moving down this road, and you keep an eye out. It's very dark, and with all these gray tones, sometimes it's really hard to see, even with your dark vision. You do seem to spot a dark looking bird in the distance, and it seems to have kind of like green, beady eyes.
Oh god.
I'm going to drop it in the general chat so you guys can see it.
Morgana, is it you?
But in the trees, you see these kind of ragged looking birds.
I will show these over here for our viewers at home. There we go.
They look a bit weird. Don't they look a bit weird, Mahler?
It just like lazily yawns and then like shakes its feathers. They get a little poofy as you feel the fog in the air actually starts getting your skin wet and uncomfortably cold. And you start hearing as these birds spot you, some of them flutter up like, and you hear the cawing in the background every now and then. Exactly, that was actually super good.
Thank you.
That's not good. Guys, keep your eyes peeled. I see more of those crows.
Hey, great. I will. Oh boy.
That one's a little loud.
Yeah, and that, yeah, that's coming in just a little loud here. Let me turn that down a bit here.
Yeah,
There we go.
everybody go ahead and lower the volume.
Yeah.
I forgot
box?
that
Alright.
we needed to use the bot volume.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. About volume is adjusted.
Let me know when everybody's got.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. But you start in the distance, seeing some of those flutter off. But you do spot one of those that you recognize to be a crow, be it not the kind of crows you're used to. Definitely not this ragged looking, but with your 12, you don't get too good of a view of them. Is there something
I
you'd like
don't
to
know
do?
if I want to talk to these guys.
I'll use a spell slot to cast Speak with Animals.
All right, go ahead.
I'll see.
Hey guys, are you friend or foe? I mean foe.
You see that all but one flutter off and start flying into the thicket. And the one that keeps sitting cocks his head and looks at you.
Yeah, are you can you help us out here?
It opens its beak and you hear a sound coming out, a deep, creepy sound.
Who's out there? Show yourself.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh my, that's
Uh,
not good.
I'm gonna run next to the cart and through the bars. I'll say,
Everyone else heard that too, right?
Did we?
Yes, everyone did definitely
yep.
hear that.
Yep. Maybe
I
we
refuse to
wanna.
listen to things that makes me scared.
Do we wanna turn the lights back on, guys? I hear that
No,
spooks
no,
away
we-
the monsters.
Or attracts them, one or the other.
Well, you know, let's ask the refugees here that apparently know how this thing works. Do we
You
want
see
the light
them-
on or off?
You see them shivering and they say, "Oh no, I knew it. We're gonna die here. We need to get back to Bexley."
We're on our way to Bexley. Where do you think we're taking you, you idiot?
Yeah, you either be constructive or you're gonna be food.
You guys look ahead, Clang, you especially, the dark ahead, as you guys follow the dark path. In general chat, you will see a picture as you make your way through the forest. The road definitely gets a lot more bumpy, and please do me a dex with vehicles, Clang, to see if you can keep your cart from getting stuck between
I'm gonna go very slow.
wedges in the road.
Vehicle check with Dex. Gotcha.
20.
20.
You are a god of land vehicles, and although there's a lot of pits and falls and mud patches, you actually manage to guide Snow and Greytooth in such a way that your cart does not get stuck. And I will move you guys over to
Good.
this map over
What's that
here.
pothole?
Good.
Oh, never mind.
Good job, little doggies here. Good job here. We get you some treats when we get to Bexley.
You know, Clang, gotta hand it to you. That's some good steering there. Good job.
Hey, what can I say? I'm good.
So you
I'm good.
guys find your way over here. Let me know if you guys are loaded in.
Yep, loaded in.
Fantastic.
Zoomed out a bit here. So I'm good.
So you guys make yourself through this, this really difficult road. Like there is a soft patter of rain starts falling, not just more of a drizzle, but enough that the little drops seep down your neck, and the already cold from the fog and your clammy skin just makes it ever so more uncomfortable. And as you guys move forward,
This is my
you
favorite
get
weather.
It
you
really
start
is a
get
nice weather. It really is. Reminds me of home.
it probably does remind you a bit of home. And as you guys start nearing what you can see Kling, especially sitting in front, a bend in the road, you guys once more hear heavy creaking of the wood, almost as if the trees are trying to stretch their achy backs themselves. And you hear once more the wind, a soft croaking sound that just starts getting louder and louder.
Won't anybody help me? I'm so scared. Help me!
Okay. It's trying to pull its own tricks. Don't listen to it, and pains don't go wander off.
Maybe
Are
we
you sure,
pick up.
Nice Clang? Are you sure you don't want to save everyone?
We've got enough. We don't got enough. We don't got enough room in here for anybody else.
Alright, okay, I see.
Maybe we pick up the speed, huh?
Oh, great, Ava. Please protect us. Pick us, pick us.
Listen, all of you, just shut up. Let us think.
By Morgana's lovely locks, will you lot shut up in there? You will draw its attention to us if you're not quiet.
Yeah, I was gonna look at Shut.
Lost in the dark. I'll help you follow my voice.
Well, that's very helpful.
Let's ignore that.
You don't get such a lot.
Closer.
Yeah, no, he's moving. So
And they say that the dark forests aren't helpful, Never had such service before.
yeah, about how much can we move this cart by here? We can. We know we don't have the full speed of the pounce cats here, but
Yeah, so move in increments of 10, please. You guys have control over the cart, so you can basically select all of it and just move in a unit. Yeah.
well, there goes that. There we go. Gav, make sure they stays quiet in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. He's gonna look at Shadow. Shadow, focus on protecting these idiots.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I get to stay inside.
Yes.
And she'll be
So you
inside
should
the
really-
cart over there.
You should really work on your pleases, Gav.
I will put her up in a corner right now, but she
Yeah.
is basically in your
Okay.
in the cart.
Yeah.
I put Wraith here, but I'm not even sure if you have him out, to be honest.
I believe so. He was currently, I ordered him to go maul that one guy, and then basically to follow us after, so he'd be in the back with
Yeah.
pins.
All right.
I'll
Pins. Yeah.
I'll say to the front.
Hey, Grace, no. Just, let me know if you see anything that Clang doesn't, right?
Speaker dance was still on for a couple minutes.
You see the ears of Greytooth kind of move backwards a little, but you see that both their backs are pretty low. Their bellies are lower to the ground as they really slowly move their large claws forward and pull this cart. It looks like they're really on edge. With your, let me see, that's a 19. Where are you positioned, Pins? Are you at the back of the wagon?
Yeah.
Okay. Klang and Gvolkov, please roll me a perception.
Perception? Okay. Ah!
Very
I'm
nice.
gonna do. I'm gonna.
Wow.
I am going to be rolling terrible if we get into combat.
Clang, you are paying very much so attention as you go over this creepy road and you hear the soft a creaking of metal or metal grinding, and when you look in the direction of the sound over there, you see a dim light shine from behind the bushes.
Does it look like eyes?
It looks definitely like a lantern. With your 23, you definitely see that it's a lantern that's really slowly swaying in the wind. And it's attached to an arm. At first you think it's a stick, but the closer you get, it looks like an arm. And with your 23, I'm gonna say, this looks familiar to you, and that creaking sound, that the grinding of metal sound, that sounds like something you recently heard when you guys were fleeing from that strange monster that was chasing you.
Guys, I think the monster from before and the monster from now are the same thing.
Of course it is. And that sounds an awful lot like something that I don't want us to do.
You hear something?
That way, he'll point at it.
Oh, you mean the way we're going? That's not good.
I'm coming to help. Where are you? I can't see you. I can't see you.
No, if we stand very still.
Hungry.
Clink, let's get moving, Clink, come on.
You can, it's up to you guys. The cats will keep moving forward, so it's up to you, Clang. You're in the driver's seat.
Please. Did we lose a
Clang
Clink?
is BRB, I think. He's,
Yes. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, so gonna move forward.
Let me double check. Okay, yes. I will move close to the cart, next to the cart. Oops. Select
which side?
this side.
Okay.
Next to the where they're sitting,
Mm-hmm.
and right here, like where Clang is sitting on the bench with
Yeah.
the reins. I'm going to cast silence.
Okay.
I'm going to grab my my mushroom and say,
Oh my god, let's keep things quiet, right? Please help us.
Okay.
20-foot radius on point I choose. So that's going
Yes.
to be that bench.
Okay.
We're in the silence area.
Yes. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Also, with your passive perception, roll me a perception as well, please. Welcome back.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
11.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
You
You've been
also
staring at the sun too much.
hear the creaking of a lantern, but you're so tense. You're not really sure what it's coming from. It seems to be the same kind of direction. Cling, as you start moving forward, Pins casts a zone of silence around you all, so you guys will not make a lot of sound. As you move closer, though, you see that lantern starts swaying faster the closer you get.
Okay, I'll pull back on the reins a bit and have the pounce cats stop.
You're currently not
Okay.
making any sound.
No, but it's its proximity. It's reacting to our proximity.
Yeah. I will. Can I see Gav?
Yes, he's on top.
I will wave to Gav. I will try to get his attention.
What is it? You better have a good idea, not one of your usual ones.
I can't hear you.
As you speak, no sound comes out.
And I will look at I will point at him, point at my mouth, and then point at my temple.
He's gonna cast message. What?
I guess this zone of silence, so we're quiet. So if you want to communicate, it's gonna have to be through this.
Second message. I realize.
As Clang is slowing down the cart, you hear that eerie croaking again that starts to get louder and louder.
Don't be scared. It can't hurt you. See, it's just a scarecrow. Nothing to be afraid of.
Wait, we heard that through silence?
Yes, you guys are in the silence, but you still hear that. And you're not sure whether all of you are hearing it in your minds or if it reverberates through. You can hear it. You don't make sound, though.
I wish I had better spells for this.
As you guys are quietly sitting there, you guys can hear that there's rustling in the bushes, rustling coming from here, and it slowly is moving forward over here. Same
Where's
from
here?
this side. Oh,
think
am I not?
earlier.
We can hear?
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, you can hear from what comes outside.
It says
AC.
we're deafened.
Yeah,
oh,
we
you're deafened.
can't hear it.
Oh,
We can't hear
oh
it.
my
man.
god. You guys don't hear anything. The only thing that Pins can see with his passive perception is that there is a dull light from a lantern that seems to be coming closer. And Clang, because you did such a good perception, you see that the lantern over here also starts moving.
What are
Okay.
the dimensions of the cart?
The card is around 2.5 by 2.5, let's say. So it's definitely kind of like a card size.
Okay, so about, if I had to guess, if it's a standard carriage, roughly around 10, 15 feet long, around 5.5 to 8 feet
That's-
wide.
Yeah.
It's pretty large.
So about like 10 by 20.
Yeah, something
yeah,
like
you
that.
can go ahead and put it that way, yeah.
Right. Pins is going to
We see both, rather, I see the one that's moving this away here, but I didn't see this one, right?
Yeah, you see
No
this
one
one,
here.
and then and Pins sees that one.
All right.
I will move two fingers over that direction, looking at Gav, like to sign that there's something there.
Well,
Gav
Clang
nods.
Clang is keeping an eye on the other one. Clang is actually preparing the reins on the pounce cats. He's going to get ready to crack them pretty hard for them.
Okay.
We are gonna. As soon as it looks like this thing is about ready to jump at us,
Gav,
Clang is gonna crack those reins really hard.
All right.
in the meanwhile,
Okay.
Gav is gonna message Pins, and he's gonna say, "Here, catch." As I take out a potion and lightly toss it in your direction.
So all this is going to happen at the same time. Clang is going to crack the reins. You are throwing that potion, and Clang, from the side, as you start to crack that whip and the pounce cats start going, out of here, out of the bushes jumps this monster over here, and you
No.
definitely recognize it. And as it
Nope,
comes
okay.
here, these pounce cats get a massive scare, and you hear, you guys see from the back, from the other side, you see another one jump, and you guys, I need you, Clang, as you start spurring forward, just jerk forward. I need you to please roll me a deck save to see if you can keep holding onto the reins as these start suddenly just racing forward.
I will reply to the message, and I will say to Gav,
If you need to cast something, let me know and I'll drop it.
And then you
We'll
see
remember
the
that.
rain crack.
So you start just racing as this thing starts running after you, and after a few seconds, it sort of poofs out of existence like it was an illusion. But these pounce cats, they are spooked. You're gonna roll your rolls with disadvantage as both of them are terrified at the moment. So you're racing forward. You see in front of you, you hear creaking. You see the lantern again, as in front of you is another one of these, as it jumps onto the road and makes its way to you, and then disappears in front of you right as you're about to crash into it. And I need you to roll me another vehicles with dex, please, to see if you can keep hold on your pounce cat not turning around and like sweeping this entire part.
Damn it!
So as these pounce cats like get scared, they both start running like a different way, and you guys start swerving in a cart as it starts going sideways. Clang, I need you to roll me a strength with vehicles to see if you can force both Greytooth and Snow back in the right direction.
18.
22. Oh, 18. Yes. Very good. So you take control of them again. You start noticing that they are easier to work now as they keep making their way forward. And as you do, you once again start seeing a lantern light. It's coming from this direction over there, and you see that this light, it takes a while, and you don't see the big scarecrow as you expect him to, but there is now a murder of crows that starts wildly flaying, different than the other ones that had appeared thus far. And out of the bushes, he jumps forward, and now clearly in view. I need you to make me one last, do me a strength with vehicles to see if you can keep a hold of Greytooth and Snow as they once again rear back and try to flee in panic.
I will drop
it.
silence.
Thank
Okay.
you. Damn
drop
it!
the
Stay on the course. No.
You pull the reins hard, and you do manage to get both of them to run the same direction. But as they do, and as they try to get away from this large creature, they actually turn your cart sideways as it starts to tilt. I need everyone on the cart to roll me a dex save as it starts falling.
It's rolling. Oh God.
Yeah.
It's tilting left or right?
It's basically, it's facing forward that way, and it starts falling that way.
All right, you're on the wrong layer.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's
facing this
facing
way?
that way. It's facing this way now, and it's falling that way. So the pounce cats have tried to flee sideways.
Okay, my
Instead,
dex save is a 19.
instead of trying to jump out of the cart, can Gav instead try to mold Earth up, basically a column as close to the cart as possible?
You can, but it
You wanna-
is 5 feet, so
Oh,
it
God.
Yeah.
is
That is
gonna still
I'm gonna
It'll
tell you
crash
from a
still-
to the
truck
floor.
driver perspective. I'm gonna tell you from a truck driver's perspective. That is the worst thing you want to run into at this speed.
So, at what distance are you making this pillar as this cart is like sliding and falling over?
So it's already fallen over. Okay.
It's falling. It's
'Cause
falling.
his
You have some time.
he wanted to have it so that it's as close as to the cart as possible. But considering
wanted
it's
to-
skidding, not simply tilting, he's gonna not do that. Skidding, so never mind.
Yeah, that's a surefire way to break the cart in half
Yes.
here.
Yes.
It's what you know, what Gav knows.
I've seen I've seen accidents with trucks like this. The fish boning here or fish tailing. It's
Yeah.
never pretty. It's just never pretty.
So
And
he's
we've
just
got
gonna try to
passengers.
jump off with that 16.
It's insane.
Okay. Okay, so let me see. That is a 19. Damn, Clang. That's a 19 for you. That's a 16 for you, Gav. Since you were on that side of the card, you're basically on this side. Roll me a deck save as well with your owl bear to see if he gets out of the way in time.
Actually, I was gonna say, I'm gonna try animal handling and see if I can instruct Mauler to push like back against the cart, like what's it called?
Oh, he wants to
Crash
brace
against
it.
it.
He wants
Yeah.
to brace it. Okay.
Okay. Roll me an animal handling.
I don't see a way this could work. Could fail, honestly.
Okay, that's 21.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, Mullet is very big, not as big as the cart, but he will listen to you. And kind of being on the side, on the back of the car, he will try and brace. Roll me a strength with Mullet, please. Oof. So at an 8, he does turn and try to brace his shoulder into it, which he successfully does. As this cart now gets bumped in the back, and the front now starts sliding forward again as these mounts now start turning around forward again. So at this point, this starts happening.
Did you whisper that one here? Because I'm not showing it.
Yeah, it's because of the default sheet
Ah.
settings. I changed it now.
Okay.
So you guys are here now. And this cart now starts swaying back this direction, which brings another panic on the things on the cats. But this cart starts falling this way now instead of that way. So he doesn't manage to fully stop it, but the cart falls that way instead. As you hear the people inside screaming in panic, "Oh, we're gonna die! We're gonna die!" But I need all of you to roll me initiative, please.
Kling and Gavorkov, hero land. Stick the hero landing.
Yeah, you guys make the perfect landing. You guys roll so high. So I will let you guys choose within 10 feet of the card where you want to be.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. Kling will be right about here, I think. Landing right in front of the cats here.
Okay.
I am not going to get the chance to make this thing focus on me just yet, am I? Good grief. I'm gonna leave Snow and Greytooth there. We don't need them in combat at the moment here, but Wraith could prove to be an interesting
Yes, you can. I will let you land on one of the cats if you want, but it is going to take you an action
No,
to undo them from the cart. If
That's
you
why
want to.
That's why I said
yeah.
I'm not gonna unhitch them here. I'm gonna land in front of them and look back at them with disappointment that they were.
All right. So you guys land. This mud splatters up on your immaculate armor as these pounce cats. Their eyes are big as you see that large creature, this monstrous creature that you have faced before, now face to face. And just for a reminder, I want to actually drop it in, but sometimes I hate myself.
If you put it in general chat, I can always bring it up so everyone can see it.
Yep, for some reason though, I have lost my image for now. But anyway, we'll drop that in later. But you are face to face with this creature, and it opens its mouth wide. You see the jagged teeth, like that strange burlap that it has for a face as it rips open, and you see all kinds of gore coming out as this cloud comes out, and this croaking once again forms itself into words.
Monster. Just a story.
Pins, that takes us to your turn.
Do we have what's her shadow on the initiative order?
We do not, because I always forget.
Well, I told her to
still
protect the people, so she
Yeah.
shouldn't be fighting this guy.
I mean, she's
she
inside.
is
Yeah.
in the cart, but I will give her a initiative nonetheless. There we go. All right, what would you like to do?
Pins is gonna say,
Glad catch!
I'm gonna throw him line cutter.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, you did what now?
That is nice.
He's throwing you a potion.
Hey,
So this is a potion called Line Cutter, and when you drink it, it will allow you to go to the top of the initiative order.
It doesn't restart your turn, but next time it comes up, you're at the top.
interesting.
So considering
So I
you're
can
at the end of the initiative, if you drink it, you get a second turn, because then it goes to the next turn,
Yes,
and you're at the top of it.
you
All
get
right.
2 turns in a row.
Yeah.
I unfortunately can't drink it at this time, and I don't know if I'm actually going to catch it. Or...
Yeah, roll me a Would it be more of a sleight of hand or a dex save?
Considering where he's at here and where he's throwing it from, I would say, well, this is just my suggestion, maybe a dex save to try and see if I can catch it.
Yeah, roll me a dex save. That seems like a good idea.
14.
You it fumbles a bit, but you do catch it. It doesn't shatter on the floor.
Damn it.
You don't catch it with your shield, idiot.
At least I plays hacky sacks and can kick it back into me hand.
What action was that?
That was, I'm going to say, bonus action to throw it. If you would have simply dropped it, it would not take any action at all.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. I will pat Muller and say,
Alright, you ready for round 2 with this guy?
I'm gonna shoot him.
All right, go ahead. A 13 is going to miss him.
It's fine. Dread ambush.
Yes.
First round of
A
combat.
27 absolutely hits him. Do you also use Wolf to target him?
Yeah, I should have said that.
Wow!
Yeah, Wolf does it automatically, so that's okay. So 27 definitely hits him.
Alright, sorry. That means That means Hunter's Mark damage.
Very nice. You do see
extra-
that. Yeah.
Extra attack.
Okay. Before you do that,
Okay.
as this arrow with this cold arrow like blasts into it, he like looks at as you sort of pierce this burlap, and he laughs as the arrow seemed to not be as impactful as it used to. The cold damage does not seem to be as impactful.
Right. Was it like an action or bonus action to turn off the augment or something?
It's a free action.
All right.
I say, all right.
I hit the gem. Like,
No gold damage, guys.
Very
and
good.
I'll shoot him with.
It's okay, I got shokies.
All right.
That
With the
does an
6
18 hit?
piercing. Very nice. An 18 does hit. All right. It screeches a little as you hit it, and it makes this like weird breathing sound. It almost sounds like excitement.
It's a little bit off-putting.
I think that's my turn.
Okay, that is going to bring us to this monster over here, who is actually going to dash forward. He is incredibly fast, despite his size, and he jumps forward to you here, Clang, and he is going to multi-attack you with this huge claw that he has. So let me see here. That is like 2 reaps here. That is a 17, which is going to miss you, and a 26, which will met you. So everyone that would get hit by a 17 or 26, as he does the super wide sweep, is going to take damage if they are in 15 feet of him. So that's going to make it... Let me see here. Yeah, that's you.
There's a lot of
Mauler's
things.
out of way. Mauler's out of the way. So that is 15 slashing damage. Your speed is reduced to 10, and everyone is silenced who got hit. So that is 15 damage to the cats, 15 damage to you, Clang, and 15 damage to Gavolkov, who might not be here at the moment. So I'll
I'm
take
here.
it off for him.
So 15 damage. And
Yes,
then...
you're silenced, and your speed is 10
Okay, speed is 10.
until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Of your turn, yeah.
Quick thing. Oh, I'm silent, so I can do vocal component. Okay.
Yes. But that will be his turn as he does 2 of these slashes. And he notices that you are very sturdy, Clang. So, that brings us to you, Gaboka. So until the end of your turn, your speed is 10 and you are silenced. Are you muted?
Yes, I'm muted. Shit, sorry. Okay. So if it's until the end of my turn, he is going to... Well, I can't do much. All my spells are vocal. Everything fucking hacked is vocal too. Okay. He's gonna run. 10 feet. He's gonna run.
10 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
That's his turn.
Alright. That brings us to you, Clang.
Yeah, Kling is going to take the bonus action to drink Flying Cutter.
Okay, so you will go to the top of the initiative order. Let me just turn it into 25.
That's fine. And so so that means I'm going to go ahead and beat the ever-living crap out of this as best I can.
Go ahead.
And I believe... Let's see how he takes lightning now. That is a 23.
A 23 is definitely going to hit him. And that lightning, yeah, that hits him good.
What about the fire? What about the fire of Burble?
The fire also hits him pretty good. Not as successful as the lightning at the moment. Roll me a 1d2 on to determine how wet he is. On a 2, he's wet enough. On a 1, he is not yet that wet. A 1. Okay, he's starting to get wet with his patter. You definitely see that the electricity starts to travel over his body, but it's definitely going to take another turn before he'll become susceptible to lightning, as you guys are in these very wet conditions. But right. That was good, and you do notice that he takes that damage.
He's weak as to the zappies.
I should scream that.
I can because I'm silent.
True, you're silenced. Yeah, but as you hit him, he screeches.
So yeah, that's just one hit though. Let me make sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Off here, and we'll pump in a superiority die to this one if it hits. Let us hit him. The lightning. That's a 25.
25 hits, certainly. 18 damage. And he will have to roll a wisdom save.
Yes, because he is not. If he fails this, he will be disadvantaged to hit other people.
That is good. So let me see.
Except for me.
He rolls a 13. What is he supposed to roll?
I think he's supposed to beat a 15 here.
That is good.
So everybody else he's trying to hit is at disadvantage. If he's just going to focus on me here, he rolls straight.
Fantastic. Okay, I gave him a little thing here that he is under that effect as he looks at you with disdain. What else would you like to do, Clang?
Well, I think that's the end of first turn. Because I've used bonus action and action.
Yes, so you get another turn because you're now in the top of the initiative order.
Remind me, how long does the silence last?
The end of your turn, so you are no longer under its effect. Your speed is also returned to normal.
Zappy! He hates the zappy, and I'm giving it to him!
Burble! Ate this. And I believe lightning here. Do I have Wisp's Plum on me here? I'm pretty sure I do. Wait. No, go away.
I'm pretty sure you do, yeah.
Yes, I do. And I will toss him one.
Okay.
I believe that's a free action to do so.
It is indeed, because you have him leveled.
And we are not doing any more superiority. Yeah, you know what? Frick it. Let's do another superiority die here.
All right.
And we will pump this Foxbury full of lightning.
Oh, that's a crit. That is good.
Whew. So, let's go ahead and keep him. Let's go ahead and see if he will stay firmly on me here then.
All right, going to attack. Okay, let me roll him another wisdom here. That will be a 13 again, so he misses. So he is currently, actually he's immune to being frightened.
He's not frightened. Goading attack.
Oh, goading attack. Sorry.
I want him basically to hate me the most.
Yeah. Oh, he hates you. Don't worry about that.
So that is first attack. And let's go ahead and hit him with a second. I'll take that off here and take that off because it doesn't apply on this attack. How's a 17 hit him?
17 just hits him.
Then he will take that much damage.
Very nice.
And you know what? I really want him to hate me. I really want him to hate me. Let's do some action surge. Let's give him 2 more hits. 21.
Oh shit. Yeah, that will hit. You notice
sorry.
that you're chunking him. Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to include that from Burble.
Roll me an extra. Actually, I forgot for the other one. All your electric damage. Roll me an extra 1d4, please.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 3d4.
3d4. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay, 3d4. Everything is still set from when it was when I did the stupid thing from the other game.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
7. Okay, very good. So you see this electricity now really starts traveling through all these drops on its skin, on its wet cloth, as it's taking more damage, and it keeps screeching.
All right. That's good. All right. Let me see here. That was. Let me see. Where were we here? Okay. Oh yeah. So this is the second attack here of action surge here. Another 17.
17 hits with an extra d4.
And 1d4 here. Oh. 4. Here we go.
Very nice.
All right.
2.
So that is it for this
All
turn
right.
here, I believe.
Do you want to stay in place?
I am actually. That's a good question here. I'm gonna go ahead and move around this bastard here, and again try to take his attention away from the cats here.
Oh, okay. He does turn with you.
Come on, Big Ugly. Let's see what you can do with them chompers.
That is going to bring us to Shadow, who is now in this fallen over cart and is trying to get up, and she's trying to keep these people calm. I'm gonna roll a animal handling.
Oh,
Or
boy.
these morons. No.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, most of them stop panicking. But that is going to bring us to you, Pins.
I'm going to shoot a bolt into that dart if you don't shut up.
You just hear just panicked crying and fear.
Right. I am just going to. What's it called here? It doesn't work, I think. No, never mind. I'm just gonna shoot him.
Alright, go ahead.
Pew.
18 will hit.
Yeah, it still says cold, but it's piercing.
Yes. You see that it's focused on Clang, but the moment you hit it with a bolt, it does turn its head briefly at you before looking back at Clang.
Actually, I'm dumb. In a moment. At 11.
Yes, alright.
Extra attack.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it on, you Clang.
It's looking at me, because its nose is prettier than it.
A 25 definitely hits.
Gav, where the hell are you going? Do something.
Scott tactics.
Yeah, right.
I wanna I wanna jump on top of the cart
Okay, go ahead.
with Mauler.
With Mauler.
Yes, with
Okay,
Mauler.
yeah. Roll me a climbing from. So roll me
You're
strength from
gonna
Mauler
break
or,
it, you
athletics.
fool!
13.
13. Yeah, it takes him a little bit. He slides a little, but he does make his way up the cart.
Come on, you can do it. Move your fat butt. Alright.
Your car is starting to get very damaged though, like it's just clawing its way as it starts slipping. It like pierces its claws into the wood, and
Vince, get that thing off the cart!
deep drag marks in the ceiling, basically, of the cart or the roof. Okay, is that your turn?
He's gonna use a bonus action shoot again.
All right, go ahead.
You had a lot of room to move here, and you decided to move right on top of the cart.
22, that hits. You see that it actually is getting chunked pretty well. You see that piece of its stuffing start pouring out of all these holes and slashes that are now visible on its strange body.
Okay.
And say, hey Rose, we could use some help.
Everyone heals for 3. Is that including the mounts?
Let me think. Yes, this would be including the mounts.
All right,
Alright, I'll add the pounds cats right now.
fantastic.
This is. Let me think. Do I know if Wraith is a living being? Like, if he dies, is he dead?
Roll me a nature. You feel that Wraith isn't like normal beasts. Like his.
Yeah, he feels like shadowy, just a bit like
Yeah,
how Ikumala summons his mount.
Yes. He very much feels that.
So Rose is healing the party, which is the 3 of us, plus Shadow, plus the 3 mounts, excluding
All
Wraith.
right. Shadow getting +3. All right. That is going to bring us to our ugly friend over here, who is getting up on its hind legs as it towers above you, and he lets out a strange howl, and you feel the soul in your body shift as terror overcomes you. He is going to cast his Terrify. I need everyone to roll me a wisdom save, please.
Please, luck. Please, luck.
Holy crap. Gavorkov, your roll, please.
21.
21, that's very good. Pins, you definitely make it. 21 makes it 15. Just is gonna fail it.
I knew it.
Everyone who fails, which is just Clang in this moment, is terrified. You have not used your reaction, so you are gonna have to use your reaction to move 15 feet away from it.
Damn it.
Meanwhile,
And
Prince
as
is like,
You think you're scary? You should try waking up Morgana during her beauty sleep.
Is this considered
Everyone,
an attack?
yeah. It is. Because all of you also take, let me see here, 9 psychic damage.
Reaction unveil.
Okay. Absolutely. Let me get that for you.
Oh no, it's attacking me with its mind. My mind is stupid.
So it has resistance to cold. It's immune to necrotic and poison. Charmed, exhaustion, poisoned. So let me put that in here for you. And it seems to know every single language. As you see Clang run in fear, his eyes growing wide, you see as he still stands there, these inky black feathers start connecting to Gavorkov, pins and Clang you, and you start feeling the essence of your life getting drained as he starts making creepy sounds.
You had to use the creepy sound.
So all of you are going to. Oh my god. Okay. Each of you takes
I don't like
7
that
damage.
sound.
Is it
And-
on top of the 9 psychic?
Yes, it is. And you see that as this damage, as you take this damage, it's like this leeching damage as he starts healing. So you'll take 7 vampiric damage.
Who takes it? All the animals too?
No, it is just attached to you, Gavorkov, and Clang at the moment.
We are the only sentient ones that it can
But
see.
you do see that as that happens, you see these wounds are closing as you feel your life get drained out of you, and he starts laughing. That is going to bring it to you, Gavorkov.
Okay. So he is going to. Okay. First off, bonus action. He points straight at the creature, and he is going to begin casting Hex. But as he's casting Hex, the words are going to lift off the page and change and transform until they look slightly different. This Hex deals force damage instead of necrotic. As he's going to use his Awakened
Oh.
spellbook to change the damage. Thank goodness I
Alright.
looked, because he's immune to necrotic. Then, as an actual action, he is just going to Eldritch Blast.
Wish he was
ahead,
weak
go
to
ahead.
something.
Sorry?
Was that I wish he was weak to something?
Yeah, that's the first. 15, 19.
15's gonna miss, 18's gonna hit.
Okay. That is 20
That is a
points of force damage.
lot of damage. Okay, yeah, he takes that. You see that as he's leeching, he is taking that damage. You do see that as you hit him, and I assume it's still this Gavorkov heads that fly at him, he does get like it impacts in his body, and he gets sort of like knocked back a little in the shoulder, but that leeching keeps happening. Is that your turn, Gavorkov?
That's bonus, that's action. I don't have a free action, I don't believe. He is going to take 15 feet this way,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna whistle and point still at the creature, so Wraith attacks.
Okay.
And in the meanwhile,
You will have to mount him to get Wraith's attacks, please.
in the
Alright,
meanwhile,
so-
Chastity's gonna bump up against him.
Yeah. He rolls
3.
a 3.
Keeps
Okay,
10
you get
gold.
10 gold coins. That's pretty good. Clang, that brings us back to you. You are no longer terrified.
Wait a minute. You
I'm not
bastard!
scared.
You bastard! You made me scared! Ah! Just gonna charge right back at this guy. And we're just gonna go ahead and unload some shockies. That is not good. Let's go ahead and swift that here.
Oh, that will hit. Absolutely hits.
All right. Well, and I forgot the extra shockies from poor Burble here.
Now it's a 1d6 as he is fully wet.
Oh, 1d6
You
is it?
got him wet.
Ooh, very nice.
What is that? 21 lightning damage?
Yeah.
Plus 1 additional damage because Burble is biting him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, that's just 1 attack too.
And as you do that, you see him go like, and these tethers drop.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that here, buddy. That is a 28.
28 definitely hits too.
And I think I need to do 1 more lightning damage to him. 1d6, right?
Yes.
Not as impressive, but still pretty decent.
Well, it's still pretty decent, yes. You see that his body starts getting more withered again as you hack into him.
Come on, ugly. Let's keep this going for a little bit longer.
And actually, let's go ahead and do a bonus action to get second wind. Catch my second wind here. I do not get the burble for that part though, so it's only 7.
All right, nice. Is that your turn, Clay?
I am going to go ahead and say yes.
All right. That brings us once more to Shadow, who is inside. She will continue to sort of like keep her focus unless you give her a different command, Volkov. But at the moment, she has positioned herself, so she is in front of the barred door.
Okay.
Also, since I ended my turn, he no longer has to target only me here with a straight roll here. He can now attack freely.
All right. That is going to bring us to Pins.
Yeah, Pins is going to say,
Remoller, let's see why you have your name.
he instructs him to leap on top of his back.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So he's gonna jump, hopefully on his back, and just attack him.
I forgot.
Alright.
I'm gonna choose strength to be this guy's weak ability because of hex.
No! Are you sure?
Yes. Very sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do some fun shit now. Thank you.
As Mauler gets in range there, he is going to slash out at Mauler. That is a 20. That is going to hit him. That will be 21 slashing.
You went after Mauler?
Actually, let me see. That's 50-foot range, and it hits you too, Clang. Pins. Does a 20 hit you? It does. So you also take that 21 slashing. Your movement speed becomes 10, and you're silenced until the end of your next turn.
Does he just randomly take an attack?
Yeah, he has a reaction to do that.
Okay.
Well, Mauler takes an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that is gonna hit him. Oh, that's 11 piercing. That's good.
What were the 2 hits for this guy's reaction?
Sorry?
What did this guy? What did the scarecrow here roll to attack here? I'm gonna make. You said
20.
I was gonna be hit. You said okay. Yeah, it wouldn't have hit me. Okay.
No, but it only attacks in a half circle in front of it, and you're facing. He's facing that way now.
Okay,
You're in the back of him, so you.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. I thought it still hit me here, but no. Okay, we're good.
Right. Princess just gonna say,
Well, let's take out the big guns then.
from his back he takes, it's called his gun.
Nice. I like it. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna load it with a grounding bullet.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
What does that do?
Knock prone.
And blinded if it's
Mm-hmm.
hits.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see, vengeance. There we go. That's
24 hits.
24. Yeah. Plus, plus sneak because he's engaged.
Yes, he is. Wait, do I need to roll here? A dex save. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. Okay, so he doesn't make it. And he does 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay.
I think our greatest ability here is to get him to be afflicted with statuses.
It seems to be working well for you guys so far. But that means that he is marked with vengeance. So vengeance will automatically shoot. Yeah.
This is grounding, so when you is blinded until the end of its next turn.
Yeah, so he will attack with disadvantage, and he is
oiled.
Prone and oiled. Yes, he's both prone and oiled.
Yeah.
Let me mark that on him.
Prone and oiled?
Yes, he is.
Oh dear. That's
so
flammable even in water.
He must do the dex 14 or fall prone whenever he moves.
Oh, let me roll a second dex for him.
Oh, that's the one he moves.
That's true. Yeah, when he moves, he used to do that.
Yeah, but if anyone deals fire damage to him now, he's flammable as well. Also, I believe vengeance is vampiric damage. So
it is.
How much do I heal from that?
What does the weapon say? 50%? 100%?
Nothing. It just says vampiric damage.
That was a good point.
Tell me the number in the vampiric damage.
On
the vampiric. What does it hit for? What is it? A 1d8? What is it?
Let me see. 1d4.
That will just. If it just said vampiric with no percentage, I'm gonna say right now it just does 100. So
it says whenever a marked creature attacks you, vengeance deals 1d4 vampiric damage. So only.
Yeah, that's full. That's 100%. So you get that 1d4 in damage whenever he. Vengeance triggers.
Okay, so not on normal attacks. Okay, sorry, I haven't been using vengeance a whole lot.
Don't worry, it's been a while.
That was my first attack. Extra attack. Actually, I don't know if I can extra attack because vengeance is a loading weapon.
Yeah, but you have your ring on, yeah?
Oh, that's true.
Then shoot it again.
So you can use your bonus action for that if you want.
Yeah. Much vengeance. 11. Well, 12,
11.
Technically.
A 12 is gonna miss him though. Alright.
There's a lot of knockback on this thing.
Do you want to stay on Mola, or do you want to get off?
I'm gonna roll off his back.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say if you roll behind him, it will give you full cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll down.
Yeah. Okay. So that is going to bring us back to this guy over here. Yeah.
Everyone heals from Rose.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Phil 6, you see that he lost sight of you. He does not seem to be interested in the owlbear. He turns around to you, Clang. He hates you. He really does.
I called him ugly.
Yeah, you did. And as he looks at you, you see that all these crows now start flocking around him as they start flying, and more, like endless, almost stream of crows start coming from these trees. As he has turned around, looks at you, and he once again is going to cast Terrify on you. So I need you to roll me a wisdom save, please.
Please. Damn it.
A 6.
And I don't have a Morgana blessing either, so. Oof.
Ah, crap. Okay, well, the 6 is not gonna make it. So you will have to go and run, and as you do, he laughs as he says,
Keep running.
and he once again starts getting and amassing these tethers. He can't see you, Clang. So one tether is on your owlbear, one tether is on Clang, one tether is on you, Gavorkov. As he is once again casting this strange draining as you feel that life essence getting sucked out of you again.
But he can't see anyone because he's blind.
Oh, you know what? He is blinded. He's not doing that. But you are feared as he is wildly flailing around.
Yay! He can hear where I am. My armor clanks a bit.
He hears the clunk, 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 and he is about to move, which triggers the dex save. So let me see here. A 15. What does he need to roll?
He needs to roll 14.
Okay, so he does succeed that. He gets over here, but that will be his turn as he's flaying around in anger. Gavorkov, it's your turn. Are you muted again?
Yes, I am. Okay. So upon my turn, going to bonus action, tithes. No, that takes an action. So going to instead bonus action. Where is it?
Do it.
Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
There you go.
And then action. You know what? Fuck it. Action, magic
Let's
missile.
just obliterate. Let's just obliterate him. Do it.
He's glistening with oil.
all you have to do is tell me to hit him with fire. I'll change purple if I need to.
Why not both?
Jesus Christ. Can I just take a look and see what my charges are for Wreath of Dusk? 5 charges, okay. He's also gonna pay the blood price.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What?
And then he's gonna shoot all on him.
Delicious blood.
Okay.
Back.
Oh my god!
And I
Are
take.
you sure you want to do that? But he takes that damage, and you do him a massive
But I do it to
blast.
myself as well.
Damn it, guys!
Yeah, but you see that was very effective. You see for a moment he stumbles and he gets back up and he angrily moves to the direction that this impact came from.
He wants that one.
Okay. And I totally forgot this guy is blindside. But okay, that's okay. You move that way. All right. That is going to bring us back to Clang. Clang, you are no longer terrified.
The fuck is wrong with this bastard? Is he walking in my direction?
Yeah, but he's currently turned that way.
Yeah, not for long. I'm gonna go ahead and let the katana drop. Oh, no. Wait a minute. No, that's gonna be my last resort here. Never mind that. Let's go ahead and just, I'm gonna run up right behind him. And, I'm gonna start hacking away right on this guy's, in the back.
All right.
So, let's go ahead and drop a superiority die on this one here, just in case we hit, which we should. That's a 14.
14's gonna miss him.
Yeah, no. Oh, heck. That's the... God damn it. Never mind. Swift misses.
Swift misses? Oh,
yeah.
shit. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, Swift misses. So, we will, we'll go ahead and hit him again, then. Damn.
Oh.
And that one does not proc...
Which katana are you using?
This is not the candy katana, if that's what you're thinking.
Ah, shit. Yeah, okay.
I'm not even sure if that one requires attunement or not here. I haven't...
It doesn't, actually.
Okay. But it does not have the benefits of lightning damage to it here, unfortunately.
True.
So,
yeah, that's true.
unless it comes from Burble. So, no, that's all I can do.
All right.
Mhm.
Once again, that brings us to Shadow. Shadow is... I hear lots of panic. Is everything still going okay out there?
Shut up! I'm trying to concentrate!
Fine. Brings us to Pins.
We use all the help we can get, you idiot.
Rose heals everyone.
Yes.
It's 3. I will... Am I considered hidden from him? Since last time he saw me, he was blind and
As
lost
long
track
as
of me.
you're... Yeah, that's what you can assume, that he didn't look at you anymore. And you were sitting very still. So it definitely seems to you that he hasn't noticed you so far.
So, if I'm considered hidden, do I get an advantage on him if I shoot?
Yeah.
I will drop Vengeance on my boot and pull out Sting again.
Okay.
I'm gonna load Sting with my Incendiary Bolt.
All right. Sting is one-handed, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can still hold on to Vengeance with your other hand.
I'll just I'll drop it with one hand and I'll pull out Sting.
All right. Roll your damage and your attack.
This is going to be sharpshooter.
Yes.
Aiming down the side. Okay, we got this. We got this.
Hold still. There we go.
It's 21.
That still hits. That still hits, and that's a lot of damage. And this is again piercing, right?
Fire damage, because it's an incendiary bolt.
Oh, roll me a 1d4. Actually, roll me a 1d6. He's on fire, and he's gonna keep burning for at least one. No, I think it's even 2 turns.
Yeah, if he's oiled, a creature is considered greased and flammable 2d4 for 1 round.
Oh, 2d4. Yeah, so roll me 2d4 for extra damage. Fire damage. Oh, nice. Good rolls. Oh. Okay, he is looking bad. He is screeching as you see him kind of like rolling over the floor for flavor. As he is getting burned, as he is just screaming.
That's what you get for being a stupid gay.
Extra attack. So
Go ahead.
Should not withstand. It's 19.
19 hits. That is another bunch of damage. 23. Okay. So, yeah.
This is a spectral incendiary bolt.
More fire. More fire.
Oh, it's an incendiary bolt. Yes. So, again, he cannot double burn, basically.
That's fine.
But
so he's
on
fine.
his, remember that he will, no hits for one. Yeah, so roll me the extra 2d4. Okay. All right. You see that part of like his face is just kind of burning off, like this burlap sack that his teeth like come out of is just he's ablaze. Clang, you're standing behind him. There is this wave of heat just blasting your way, as you see that pieces of his body just start smoldering off. He is heavily wounded.
Did somebody open a window? It's a little drafty out here.
Have another one.
Bonus action, shoot again.
All right, go ahead.
God fucking damn it.
14.
Yeah, 14 is not going to hit.
Okay.
Hey, watch where you're shooting.
Think. He's going to use repeating sting.
Okay, go ahead.
23.
That will hit.
This is
So-
pure piercing.
Yeah, okay. So you see that he is very just starting to get completely blackened as he's ablaze. You see that with his hooked hands, he's trying to pat down his body, getting rid of that fire. Is that your turn, Pins?
Yeah, that's my turn. And since it's an incendiary bolt on the start of his turn, just directly, he's gonna take another 2d4.
Yes, rolled for me. Okay, not bad. Okay, so as he is there, like almost falling over, you see at the end of your turn, Pins, that these crows that have been streaming and flocking around him, they now start to engulf him, almost to a point where you can't see the flames anymore, as he starts screaming and letting out this. You hear just the immense cawing of all these creatures, and you see he starts to shake strangely, like all his limbs and his legs, and he stands up straight, and in a flash he seems to disappear as there is a burst of crows that appears in a different spot as you hear him scream. Let me see here.
I hear crows. Fear.
And he moves over here as this large aura around him starts appearing. And let me see.
He moved in a way that I would not get an opportunity of attack. I don't like that.
Yeah, sadly, that would be a teleportation.
I don't like him. I don't like him.
Shut out, don't let him get away.
But let me see here. I just need to turn it so you guys can actually see this. This thing here.
Talking about this thing right there?
Okay, so, okay, you guys can see this aura, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so he appears over here, and I need you, Pins, to roll me a deck save, please. As these crows start swirling around him, and you feel massive slashing damage as they start eating away at everyone there. You hear people in the cart screaming out in pain, and you hear Shadow as well screaming, and you see sort of like a sort of light like burst into that cart. Let me see here. You rolled me a 25. 25 is a fantastic dex. You are going to take half damage. Roll me also a dex save, please, for your owlbear and for the cat's wraith as well. Everyone in that circle.
Damn it. Okay. Let's see. Which one of these gets the dex?
Snow. This is the yellow one, the bottom one.
Okay. So let's okay. Let me go ahead and roll for Snow here real quick. She gets the advantage here on dex saves.
Yes. Yes, she does.
Oh, she's gonna have to roll straight dex here. Okay. And then I guess we'll go ahead and roll dex for good old yeah, great thing. Great.
Yes. So let me see here. A 19 is going to make it. A 15 is not going to make it. You need to roll a 16. So everyone who fails here is going to take 13 slashing damage as these crow legs are clawing at everyone as they fly by. As you see him slowly crawling his way up to you, Gavorkov, as he moves up to you. I need you to roll me a dex save as well.
Also for Ray.
Do you want one for Ray? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I gotta move.
Wraith rolled a 10, I rolled a 6.
Okay. Both of you fail. That's going to be 13 slashing damage as he then stands up straight, and he is once again doing this harvest where these tethers attach to you guys. That will be 4 damage for you, Gavorkov, 5 damage for you, Pins, 5 damage for you, Clang, as he once again starts healing. Not as rapidly as before. This is vampiric damage.
So it's not an elemental damage, okay.
No, it is not.
I'm going to...
Thank goodness Burble's not hurt by that.
Yep.
Well, he attacked me, so does marked go off?
Marked.
I mean, he didn't attack me directly, his aura attacked me, but does vengeance go up?
Yes, it does.
Going to reaction weak spot.
Go ahead.
I do it.
Okay, sorry, yeah, you don't need to roll for that. You see that on the back there are these like big sort of like curved blades that come out of his back. In the midst of that, there is a shining weak spot.
He takes 4 damage from vengeance.
Okay, he takes 4 damage and you heal for 4. You see that he is in a bad state right now. But these crows don't seem to cease. But that is going to bring us to you, Gavorkov. As you start in this aura, you are taking, let's see here, 6 slashing damage.
Oh. Okay. we have too much stuff to get me out of this. Especially if I'm getting that close. Oh. Just gonna try to bring him down as much as possible here.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing else I can do. Yep, just gonna cast Magic Missile on him.
Go ahead.
Just hope to do as much damage as possible.
It's force,
Actually,
right? Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
not Magic Miss. Should I do 2d10 plus 10 damage, or 3d4 plus 3 damage? What do you guys think? This is before all the other dice that get stacked up.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
It's up to you.
I'm doing
Yeah,
a
I'm
blood
gonna have to
frenzy
say
as
what's
well.
up
Doing a blood frenzy.
Oh no. Do it. Let's obliterate this guy. Let's just do it. Let's prove to Morgana we are the ones that take care of her shit.
So hopefully this works out for me here. With double Eldritch Blast. I forgot that there's
Those-
attack rolls. How do I
There's
forget
both.
there's attack rolls? I'm an idiot.
I was gonna say.
As you're in a panic, both your bolts go white as you fall backwards and stumble as this creature, in anger, slashes out at you in retaliation. Let's see if he actually does hit you, though. Well, 24 is going to hit you as he slashes you for 16 damage.
Gaps down.
Shadow!
Oh boy.
All right, that is going to bring us to Clang.
Okay. We're gonna anime up this shit here. Kling's gonna put the katana into his shield hand and race as far forward as he can. We're just gonna put him right on the edge of that aura here.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's moving, he's going to pull out the Mace of Vigilance.
Oh,
And I have one last charge on that here for radiant
go
damage.
ahead, go. Oh, nice.
Turbo, add your power to this. And where is it? There we go. We're gonna give him a radiant stack here too. Woo! That is a 25.
A 25 is gonna hit.
Oof, rolled some bad rolls in that one here, but still, 18 damage.
18 damage. Very good. As in anger, he turns around and he slashes out at you too. 27. Oh, 27 is just going to hit you. That's
Yep.
13 slashing, but he does take the damage. And you see that as you swing that mace and that thing hits him in the face, it almost dislocates
You
his
said-
jaw.
You said 13 damage?
13 slashing, yes.
13 slashing. Okay. Ugh.
But you see that he falls on his big like hands and he pushes himself up again, but you see that at this time he starts to become haggard.
Oh. Should I say you could get on your knees yet? Nice.
All right.
I gotta unclick some things here. I accidentally included the last of my superior. Oh no, that wasn't the last, but I did include a superiority die on that. Here, can we go ahead and make him? I would say let's go ahead and do the tried but true here. I want him to be rolling that wisdom save
He rolled a 13.
again.
Yep.
Good grief. Okay, then he has disadvantage to hit anyone else but me.
Fantastic.
And oof. Well, Mace of Vigilance is not a swift weapon, unfortunately. All right, that's all I can do.
All right, that is going to bring us to Shadow.
How wet is he right now?
He is very wet, and the flames have gone off, but it's just a gross mess at this point.
Okay. I was only wondering because of Burble's lightning
Yes. Roll an extra 1d6 for Burble's lightning damage.
Yes, ma'am. Damn, Burble. He doesn't like this guy either.
Oh my god, he is not looking good as that lightning comes down on him. In the meantime, Shadow is like, okay, I heard screaming. Are you certain I need to stay in here? And she comes bursting out of the cage. She sees you, Pins. That's all she sees. And she is...
Give my 1 year help.
Gavolkov. And she turns around and she looks and she sees that. But in a cloud of crows, this murder of crows that are just is surrounding him. And she says, okay, well, and she disappears into the shadows. That is going to bring us to you, Pins.
Helpful as ever.
No, you don't say that.
You don't know what she does.
She's gonna fucking backstab me.
You suddenly die.
Yes, I can totally see it. Oops! Submit a crow. Pins is gonna say,
Gav, get up!
and Rose is going to heal everyone for 3.
Oh, nice! And as Gavolkov gets up in that murder of crows, he
Goes
takes...
down again.
Let me see. 5
Goes down
slashing
again.
damage.
Aww,
God damn it.
that's mean.
But Pins, what would you like to do? You see that this thing is barely standing.
Yeah. So Pins is just gonna say,
I guess this is it.
he's gonna just take Sting, takes a knee, aims sharpshooter, and is gonna go.
Time to go, Sleepy.
Let's
Do it.
23.
Oh. You hit him. He turns around and you hit him right in the face as he screams in anger and tries to leap for you. He's gonna try and leap for you. I'm gonna let you do your second shot and we'll see what happens.
Do it. 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 Do it.
So
I think
he is starting
because-
to jump.
Yeah, because this is all happening very fast, it's not gonna be a sharpshooter, I think. I'm just gonna
Oh shit!
he's gonna shoot again.
Okay, go ahead.
27.
27. Okay, so as he is mid-air and leaping in anger, you see these big claws going for you, this murder of crows following, and you hit him. How do you want to do this?
Oh my god.
Do it.
Oof. As he is leaping, I'm just gonna go for I say to Wolf,
Go for the throat!
and I shoot, and I want Wolf to just embody the ball that I shoot straight into
Yes.
his mouth.
Okay, so you say that to Wolf and you shoot, and Wolf engulfs this arrow it's like this big shadowy just beam that shoots off, and as he jumps with his mouth wide open, his claws ready, you see that the Wolf basically shoots through his mouth to the back of his skull as he lands on top of you, but he misses you completely. This murder of crows, though, it does slash everywhere, but you hear his final horror as he, in loud screams of no, lands on top of you.
No, no! No! Monster!
Boom!
As,
Headshot.
I kind of
as
picture it like
you,
that.
as you do take, let me see here, 11
Ooh.
slashing damage.
I can accept that, maybe.
And he does, like, these crows, they dissipate as his body crumbles to dust into the mud, and he just disappears.
Does he leave his lantern behind?
He does not, but you guys defeated yourself an enemy.
Oh God. That was. Oh no. Brace yourselves!
As
Everyone takes 0 damage.
oh wow,
What
that
the
is
hell?
amazing, because I was gonna say, as you as his final breath goes out, Dvorkov, you feel life streaming back into you, and then Rose blasts everyone for radiant damage.
Thankfully, oh no, I don't think Gav was sleeping next to the animals with Clang and me.
No, he
No.
wasn't.
No, it
So
was.
you actually take 2 damage.
Kling has one failed death save. I mean, Gav has one failed death save.
Yeah, but before that happens, you actually get healed by Shadow here, who appears next to you, for 15 healing. And you gain half the result as a shield, as she uses a greater Titans on you. So that's 15 and 7 in a shield.
Get up, get up, get. Oh, what? Oh, Shadow, there he is.
Well, well, well. In my debt once more, Mr. Gavorkov.
I guess I really do gotta start over, yeah, huh?
You know what? Yeah, you do owe Shadow quite a bit here. But here, I'm gonna go ahead and give you this, because you seems to be going down pretty hard sometimes. You'll hand him the fairy jar.
Oh my god, wow.
Oh, shit.
Clang, that's fucking generous. Holy crap.
You don't have to do that.
You keep dying, I don't like it. Don't die for good this time.
Trust me, I don't like it either. Just really should do better and stay more in the back.
Well, it doesn't help that you make yourself draw all of the egros, as they calls it.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't know either. I just heard it mentioned here by one of the humans over at the Elite Guild.
No, if it wasn't for Pop, I would have been down too.
Yeah. You guys are quite squishy.
Yeah, and Clang, so you are very tanky, and you might be the saving grace of this party.
All right,
You
let's
guys
check up
did
on the humans.
really well. Yeah.
Let's check up on the humans. All right, everybody alive back there?
I don't think so. I don't hear any whining.
Ah, well, it looked like a bloodbath in there, and
Yeah.
you don't see movement in the cart.
Oh, shit.
You do see that there is still a soft glow. Vince, you were right next to it. You saw that there was this explosion of light. Do you remember that? During the fight, when the crows came out, you were like a poof, explosion of light, basically. You look, and Clang, you hear soft snoring.
What the? I'm gonna go ahead and hop on in and see what I find here.
So roll me a medicine, Clang.
Oh, yay! Something I have something in, at least.
17. Damn. Nice. You
I'm
can
doing good
roll, my
outside of-
man.
I'm
Oh,
doing
yeah.
good inside of combat. I'm okay. But outside of combat for today, for whatever reason, I'm doing pretty decent.
You see there's a lot of blood. But it seems like none of the refugees are heavily bleeding. They actually seem to be sleeping. And it
Interesting.
looks, with your medicine check, that they have been stabilized somehow. Yep, that is your conclusion.
Okay, they stabilized at the very least. All right, somebody help me grab these guys out the cart here so we can flip this thing back right sides.
Wow, I didn't know Rose could do that.
Is this consistent with what Rose can do?
So.
No. You know Rose heals, but this seems to be interesting.
This is different.
Side-eyeing Shadow.
All right. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna start dragging people out so that they don't get hurt when we start flipping this thing back up.
That is a very smart idea.
And the cargo so that it's not broken any more than it already is.
With your strength, it doesn't take you very long. I assume you try to be a little careful.
I try. I probably one of these guys. I probably accidentally bonk him in the head here as I try to pull him out. Like, oops, sorry.
He starts bleeding out.
Oh my god.
You notice, Clank, that I don't wake up, even with that boom, and you see also that all the cuts they have seem very superficial. But you do manage, kind of like lay them all down on the road here.
Okay.
And you see, you're very busy, Clank. Pins, with your passive perception, you see that your friendly neighborhood owlbear doesn't seem to have that sign anymore. And you see that it is sniffing these bodies now that Klinger is like laying them out. And he starts licking.
How many of these do we actually need to return to Baxley?
One of the faces, as you see him start licking the blood, and there is a glow coming into his eyes.
No.
And he starts looking rather feral.
I'm not too familiar with these owlbears, but I know blood frenzy when I see one. Get it away.
You need to get over that. You can't have these. No.
It seems. How are you trying?
I'm scolding it like I would a dog here at this point. You're like, no, stop it. Stop it.
I kind of lets out a heavier growl than seems possible from a bird. It's really the mix of this owl screech and a bear growl. Yeah, that comes out. Pins, as it sees you come closer, you see that it blinks a little, shakes its head and looks at you, and then sits down on its butt.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand what they want. I mean, why do we need these guys, If one is missing, no one will know. We'll just say Ava zapped one. Ava zapped two already, so who knows the difference, right? We can feed one too little small here. No one's gonna know the difference.
Ben, shut up. Shut up. The more peoples we bring back from the factory here, the more they can tell people what happens over there. I don't know if, and he's gonna point to one of them. I don't know if he's the village idiot.
Technically, we only need to have like one person that can convey the message and deliver the message of what happened.
Got it. You realize we're actual knights now, right?
We're knights. We have to act with honor.
Not just that.
Bliss. What they don't know can hurt them. It's not like Shadow's gonna tell on us.
All right, get that away, Grey Tooth. Here, I got to help lift this thing up here.
Clang, as you say the word knight, you feel, wriggling in your bag.
Oh, hi! And he'll open it up in his bag here. Little miss.
I feel a lot better, but I really shouldn't eat that stuff anymore. Where
Yeah.
the fuck are we?
We're trying to get back to Bexley right now here. We got a bunch of folk, and he'll move back over here to show her the people that are lying on the ground here. We got a lot of people here that was conned into going to a factory where they was making stuff out of people.
Okay, I have two questions. Why are we playing in the mud? And why are we carrying peasants around?
It seems Clang forgot to invite you to a fight again.
I didn't forget nothing here. That thing came out of nowhere and flipped our cart.
Okay, listen. I must tell you guys something. We are an authority on dealing with werewolves, but there is something big out there.
Hmm?
I've never seen a werewolf that big, and it's ramming the front gate, and I don't know how long my aunt and the guards are gonna be able to keep it off, but I think I know a secret. I think I know something there. I read in my studies that there's this sleeping demon, this sleeping god of fright, they call him. And I think if we can get him on our side, he might be able to sire all the werewolves, because we're starting to lose the fight.
And as she says that, the dolly falls limp.
Have you tried shooting him?
Little
Hello?
miss.
Hello?
I think she's used up too much strength here.
You know, your connection with the doll is really poor, Clang. You should work on that.
It's not my fault here.
Whose fault is... Oh, are you gonna blame the little miss? Or, just blame it on the kids, gang.
Benz, I'm gonna fucking hit. I'm gonna feed you to your bird. I'm gonna feed you to your bird here. I'm gonna feed you to this burb here. He's hungry and he needs to eat something. Let's go ahead and feed you to the burb here. Let's do this.
Oh, I love you, Spectre. Oh my god.
Thank you. It's not my fault here. The little Mrs. Locke, from the way she sounded, she was stressed. When you're stressed, I think Gav said it once, yeah? When you're stressed, you don't focus on your magic that well.
You know, that's why I don't deal with magic.
I listen every so often, and sometimes it comes into the reading here. Sometimes it blushes a little bit.
And if you heard what the doll just said, it seems Clear Lake's in trouble.
Clear Lake is in trouble.
Yeah.
She wants us to go after a frightening god.
Too bad that we're nowhere near Clear Lake right now.
We can get back if we need to here, but we need to drop off our luggage.
You're
No,
honest?
we could move a lot faster if we
Shut
didn't
up.
have all these...
Shut up! Shut up! Haynes, shut up! And he's gonna go back and try to flip the damn cart again here.
Hey, you were making a case that you said that we needed to wear knights and we need to bring this. The little missy just called them peasants.
Yeah, and peasants is important!
Clank, roll me a strength with advantage as both Greytooth and Snow sort of like put their shoulders under there and try to help you lift this thing up. 17. You guys see that Clang, this tiny but extremely muscular goblin, is starting to put like his body under there and starts pushing together with these big pounce cats, and you see that the cart actually starts creaking heavily, but it starts lifting. Clang is only going to be able to hold it for so long, so what do you all want to do?
Watch.
Wraith is gonna try to help.
All right. So Wraith is gonna sink in the floor and come back out right under the cart, as he will also start helping Clang push this thing. So, Clang, roll me another strength with advantage, please.
Yes, ma'am. Bahaha! Where'd you go?
Okay. So you manage with these 3 cats to push this thing back on its side. You do hear a loud creak as you are almost scared that one of these wheels is going to give way. But you, with your strength, manage to sort of put your hand under the side and lift it enough that this wheel doesn't snap in half. And with as little damage as possible, you do manage to get this car back up straight.
Oh no, one of the peasants was under the wheel.
You lie!
Yes. We're gonna feed it to your own if you keep this up.
You guys can take a joke, you need to blow some steam. I'm nearly at the near death, and you did have a near death experience. Come on.
Exactly. So I'm not in the mood for your jokes.
I'm sorry, do you want some candy? I have some candy if you want some.
Oi,
I have some in my
knock
pocket
it
too.
off. Oi, knock it off. Knock it off, both of you. Or you're both going to the burb.
I love it how Clang is the mother at this point, the babysitter.
Sorry, guys.
But you do manage to get your mounts back in front of it.
Does anyone have any food? Because,
Yeah, I've got a few rations here.
yeah, I think Molly here needs a bit more than just a ration.
I think all of you need a little bit of food because you haven't eaten for a long time, and you will start starving if you don't eat anytime soon.
Yeah. I mean, all my rations have rotted away some time ago, so I've nothing.
I mean, rations don't
procured-
rot.
There was a magical effect that happened from some sort of.
Yeah, there was a magical effect that happened on him because of little Seamus. Fuck that spirit. Here, Clang will go ahead and while he's coming around to start loading the people back in to the cart here, he's gonna stop off at Pins, plop a ration in his hand.
I have a ration, it's alright. Thank you.
Okay, then he'll say, never mind, and you can share with your burb there. We'll
Yeah,
restock.
just to make sure that Gav has something.
We'll restock him, Bexley. Hey, Gav, yeah, eat something here.
I'm definitely gonna take that.
And
Now remember, you guys have these pieces of bacon that you got from.
I think we used them, most of them.
yeah, we used most.
Yeah,
of them.
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
And,
Gav doesn't have
he'll
any
give the
left.
He'll give the last of his rations to Miss Shadow. And, and he'll say, you go. You needs to eat up here too.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Clang. At least one of you is a gentleman. She gives you the stink eye of walk off, and then she gets in the cart.
Wow, excuse me.
Just so long as you stop dying here, you're fine. All right, mount
That's
up,
all she
everybody.
That's all she asked. Your apology and your acknowledgement of your faults.
And yeah, Clang is going to start loading people up into the cart once more,
Yes,
and the cargo as well. Lord
yeah,
knows.
you check. Do you check the cargo?
I did.
Yeah.
I haven't had. I've had it in the back of my head since this card flipped.
Okay, so Pins, roll me an investigation then. If you're doing that while Clang is loading the peasants back in.
Let's hope this is something.
A 12. It's not great. You open one of the crates. You try to do it in a way that, doesn't actually show on the crate. And you sort of like take your crowbar and you sort of like scamp the side, and a piece of wood chips off, and you hear,
For only 150 gold pieces, I can help you with this little problem.
No, he's being an ass. Make it 200.
Really,
For
100.
200 gold pieces.
Yes, that's what I heard. Here you go, 125 gold. There you go.
Hey,
Take it or leave it. Do you want to starve?
Fine, fine, fine.
You can add a +5 to that, so it will turn into a 17. So yeah, you do it with very slight damage to the seal.
I'm
But
sorry
you
that
can
I was a
do it in a.
I'm
in
sorry
a
that
way
I was a detriment. I'm sorry.
And you sort of like peek into this dark chest, and you see these wine bottles are packed really properly in. They're wrapped in cloth, and there's all this hay in between. And to your surprise, um, you don't smell the spill of wine. You don't smell anything sour. You don't. The hay doesn't seem wet, so you feel like, oh, okay, well, I guess it's okay. Um, and you kind of like sniff around the other barrels, but it seems to be okay. It doesn't seem to be spillage.
Sorry, guys, we lost a bottle.
I pocket one. I'm just kidding.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I'm kidding.
Oh no, you don't. Put
I
it
don't know. I don't know what these witches were predicting for their cargo, but they definitely had some good cushioning.
Well, they gave it to a bunch of goblins. So.
Yeah.
Well, I'll load it back up then. Here.
It doesn't look like it's gonna take another flip, so let's try not to flip the card again.
Well, we ended the evil that's in the forest here, so we're okay, I suppose.
Well, the evil that we could see. I mean, who says there was one?
Don't you got to jinx it, didn't you? All right.
Always
No,
Always anticipate the worst. That's my motto.
Okay. Oh, sorry, mate. I didn't mean to bump your foot there. Sorry. All right. Everything loaded up. And once everything's loaded up here, Kling's going to hop back into the driver's seat.
Yeah, it won't take you very long. You carefully try to get everyone back in the car. So, Jesus Christ. Shadow helps you. She takes out some, large blanket out of her traveling bag, and she places it so that everyone can be placed without all too much damage.
I'm gonna give a ration to Mauler,
Yes, you can.
and then I'm gonna give him another ration because that's like freaking taffy for him.
Yes.
It'll be enough to save him for now. It'll be enough to save him for now here. We need to get back to the village.
He seems rather hungry, but with that, what you give him, he does seem satisfied. Like he looks, like as happy as you see
Content.
animals be.
Yeah.
Content, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
It looks like some of your friends might have not taken too kindly to you, and
I'll use I'll hold the mushroom and I whisper something, and I will do cure wounds on his wounds.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so roll me a animal handling with advantage.
Oh. Damn!
Okay.
Very much
So, as you touch him, you see that initially, you see that sort of that glow come back to his eyes as he just fed, and you see him lick sort of his beak, and as you put your hand there, you see he really quickly goes for your hand and he puts his beak around it. And as the healing comes out of you and into his body, you see he calms down a little, and you pet him and you scratch his ear, and your standing went up high enough that he won't eat you right now.
there's only need a little love, right? Not to be treated like an animal, like some of you do.
I promised to protect these people here. You can shut up and fall in line. Come on.
Yeah,
My brain ass.
that seems like a lot of words for thank you, Mauler.
Kiss my ugly green ass.
Ikumale, are you awake? Can you heal us now?
I'll say
he's one of the ones that's unconscious right now.
Ikamale lazily wakes up and decides to toss you a heal.
Yeah, first. He's the weakest of us all.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Fins, I love you, man. I love you, lad. I love you, lad. That's fucking.
Okay, but you guys managed to get everything in the cart. The villagers are now sleeping, and so not causing all this commotion and noise. You do not hear still any dogs or horses in pursuit. And so you manage to actually make your way past the winding path, turning the corner, and you start seeing the forest get a little less dense and it starts opening up a little more. And after a little while, about an hour or two, you start hearing the rushing of water. And yep. And so you guys start seeing in the distance a waterfall. Now you know that there was a river here. And so certainly there must have been some kind of source of water somewhere. But you'd never crossed the place, where the water was coming down. But since you took this side path, you're now on a slightly different route, and you guys find yourself over here.
Huh? Switched up to the wrong screen here. There we go.
Ikumale wakes up in terror at the potential of a bath.
But I'm gonna say that he healed you guys. So I'm gonna say like everyone that is missing a lot of health, like take 10 healing. So you guys see that the sun is starting to come through a little bit. It's still very dusky. And when you guys make your way, you see in the distance there is this rickety bridge. There are some torches lit on different heights around the area, and you see a large waterfall crashing down beside it. You see in some kind of reddish paint, whatever it's used for it, there's some writing on the bridge that you guys have to go over. You also see that this bridge is old and not well maintained. You see that there are arrows sticking in different places of the wood, and you see that planks are missing. Clang, I need you to please roll me a dexterity with your vehicles to go slow enough to see if these planks are gonna break at you guys' heavy 23 is very good. So you're very careful. You see that there's some planks missing as you guys slowly make it over there. You, with your passive perception pins so high, you hear something, a sound that's familiar to you, sorry. And it sounds like the readying of a bow. I want you to roll me a perception.
Perception?
There ain't no way anything can go wrong here. It's a very sturdy bridge looking.
Perception, disgrace. Oof.
11. You look around, you don't necessarily see something until
I hear something. Oh shit.
Right past your ear, there is an arrow that now sticks right behind you in the wood of this cart, and there's a little note on it.
I'm walking here.
Oh my god.
I didn't know you turned to the east side there. What happened?
I'll look around and I'll take then I'll take the note.
Okay.
Okay, what's this?
In very crude lettering with something that smells perhaps like poo. It reads Biakua's Gobo allowed. Don't come back. And it's written like CAMBAK.
You've been studying my language.
Because Gobos allows no come back.
And as you start crossing this bridge, you start moving over these drawings, and you are able to read no human, angry face, goblin break.
It's a goblin bridge.
I was wondering why this craftsmanship was so good.
I know. Look at it. Look at the planks. It's so sturdy.
As you say that, there is a loud crack, and you start feeling one of the wheels sink away. Roll me a strength save, please. Not strength save, strength with your vehicles, please, to see if you can crack and get these mounts to pull you fast enough over this bridge.
Yep, not that bad. Okay, let's go. Go.
19, fantastic. As you feel yourself sort of like the cart pulling back as that wheel starts like sliding back as this plank gives away, but you crack and these mounts like pull you forward, and you quickly make yourself way over as you see that the back of that bridge start collapsing. So good job, guys. You ruined the goblin bridge, but you did make it over there without drowning. So
Just as intended, one-time use.
I know, right? It's exactly how you're supposed to do it here. Don't. But anybody's gonna start crossing your territory.
But on your sphere, there's a little extra thing, and you see that a little bridge icon appears there, and there seems to be also a cave there that your sphere has picked up. It doesn't have a name. It doesn't have a location. It doesn't have a name. It just seems to have a location. You haven't seen your sphere do this before. But yeah, so all you guys get an extra footnote that I will add later. So if you guys you guys are about here right now as you cross the river, and it's going to take you like an hour to get to Bexley. So you guys make your way through, and do you actually want to go to Bexley, or what is your guys' plan?
I say we stop at Bexley at this point here, not because
Yeah.
Kling needs to see his lady friend here, because that would be fun.
I
But
will
no,
say Bexley is the place all these people got picked up from, and that Aver seems to be working for this town with. Because I think the mayor's backing him, right?
No,
So-
not really. Here, he's trying to advocate change, but he's not technically backing them here, as far as I was aware.
From what Aver's told you is that he has a deal with the mayor to basically that people come for him to work at the factory, and he, basically brings wealth into the town.
You might want to tell the mayor what's going on.
No, it's not
I
due to
think he
my
pretty sure knows what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a time where we deal out justice. It was justice, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's only if you assume that the mayor knows. I mean,
So in this case,
he could have been sold a lie by Aver just as much as the rest.
it's a possibility, but at the same time, I feel like hitting something. and the squishy Yumi is just as good as
I
any other.
understand that, but
So, you know,
Draxus,
if you want to hit one, there's one in the cart there. It looks pretty weak.
No. This one didn't do anything wrong by us here. It's the one that did things wrong by us.
Yeah, but you don't know if the mayor did anything wrong too, so that sounds like double standards.
That's why I'm gonna break all his fingers until he tells me what I want to know. Then I'm gonna hit him.
listen to me, you two idiots. The Draxus, that person we met, he has a job for me with the mayor, so if we kill him now, we ruin his plan.
Just hits his.
You know, you can go back into the dark forest and wait for another one of those monsters if you really want to hit something like.
Also,
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do here.
considering Aver is in league with the mayor of this town, and there are guards in this town, and magic is a thing in this, we just go right past the town, not in it. Because for all we know, Aver's already sent a message to Bexley.
Yeah, you're thinking we should go straight up to Arundel.
Oh, I mean, can we just unload them at the city gate or something?
Or the
No,
town
I ain't gonna be good at that point if what Gaiv says is true, and you can see the cogs slowly, creepily, rustily turning in his head here. If what Gaiv says is true, then these people is dead the moment they get back to Bexley. And as much as I would love to go back, I don't think we can go back just yet.
So when did they become our burden? Oh, yeah. We
The
got
moment
them
you
out.
started, the moment you started trying to feed them to the burb.
You know, we got them out of the danger, out of the factory. It's not our job to babysit them. Just dump them somewhere. It's what they do with us.
But we's better than them. They's primitive and barbaric. You know this.
In all honesty, so are we.
Well, in our defense is Kota.
You know, why can't we just leave them a bit out in the forest? And if they get attacked by bears, so be it. If they survive, then go back to Bexley.
I'm sorely tempted to do that, honestly. But we is knights, we's got to exemplify the ones that we look after. The little miss would look very poorly if we ended up doing that, don't you think?
And the whole of Clear Lake would look poorly on that.
And we're
Speaking of
trying to
which-
foster relations with them. Relations, right? It's the right word, right, Gav?
No, but okay, you're trying, Kling. You're trying.
Alright then. So what do we do with these potential bird feet?
To be honest with you, we send them to Clear Lake. I don't know if Aerodale Burrow, being so close, might work with Aver or have somebody that works with him there.
You know, we had to share rations with you. How are you gonna share rations with all of these guys over the course of a couple days' travel?
I ain't got no more rations. This is gonna have to be hunting for any sort of game we can find.
They're allowed there. Why do we have to take it with us? We already saved them.
Well, so's you, but we take you with us. Sorry, dude.
You know, Kling's got a good point.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's because I was sent here together with you as part of the Doom Squad. I'm not a random peasant you picked up though because they couldn't fend for themselves.
Is you getting your rank all up in your head there, then?
No, I said I was part of the Doom Squad, part of a team. You're the one who picks up the Knight title all the time.
I'm part of the Doom Squad here, too, but having Knight and title here helps us.
Yes, and that's why I say we were chosen a part of a team. These peasants were just randomly in our way, and we decided to pick them up. We did our part, we saved them, just drop them off at Bexley.
Here,
What
here,
happens to them there doesn't bother us.
but it should bother us, because then it gets back to us.
Yeah, and then Clear Lake looks bad as a result.
What if they want to go home? I'm pretty sure I heard them say we want to go home. If you're gonna take them to
Listen.
Aridel Borough, then they might, I don't know, maybe there's slavers there too.
Listen, if we take him to a town like Clear Lake, and they then want to leave and go back to Bexley, that's on them. But it will not be on us if they choose to do that.
But they-
What's going on?
They did tell us what they wanted. They wanted to go home. If we take them somewhere else, it's against their will, and they basically become hostages.
Well,
Yes.
then we makes them do what every other gob has to do in the tribe here. They's got to pull their weight once they come through.
Here's what I'm thinking then. We stop close to Bexley and ask them when they're awake. Ask them if they would like to stay here and stay in Bexley and tell them that that's the most moronic thing ever. Or if they would like to keep riding along and we take them to some other town.
If we take him to
And we
Aridil,
charge them if they decide to stay with us.
well, that's a given here. They's got to pull their own weight.
Well, you do realize the whole reason they went to the factories because they're poor, right? They have nothing.
Well, all of them should have about 30 gold because they did go through the training program.
The training program was supposed to.
The
They were
training,
supposed to get paid after that.
yeah, the training program was supposed to be the liquidation
Sucks.
thingy.
So we're just gonna give everyone who comes along on our path free services, what are we?
Again, what did I just say? They's got to pull their weight. If we need food, they's got to go out and get the food.
Maybe they can actually pull their weight literally and pull the cards, give Grey to the Snow a bit of a break.
That
It's almost night time here. We's gonna go ahead and take a break here in a bit.
Well, if I remember this stream here, we're gonna be in Bexley in under an hour, so...
Yeah, but we's taking the folk to go up towards Aridel anyway here, so we can stop at the folk, make camp.
are we dropping them or Airedale? Is that the brightest
why I said-
plan?
Well, that's why I say we stops at the folk just before Bexley.
Actually, I did want to talk to you guys about something. I know
Is
we've
this-
got some time.
There's the folk right there.
Yeah, I see it.
It's on the map right there on the share.
Yeah, it's just northwest.
Yeah. Yeah, we're taking a lot of detours.
I mean, if they want to go back to Bexley, then let them go back. They can, no.
Well, we're not gonna take them back to that fucking place, eh? No.
Well,
If they want to go back, they can walk back here. But thankfully,
or they can become forest humans, works for the goblins, so...
those goblins out that way don't seem to like humans all that much. Gonna lie.
Yeah, I think the feeling is mutual, though. Anyway,
Again, there's more barbaric than us here.
I did want to say something about Aver.
Stupid. Hey, what's up, Aim?
So you guys remember Alabaster Stonex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it.
Back home. You know, something was just aching my mind the entire time when for the first time I saw Aver and when I was there at the factory. And it just clicked when we were rushing off. I think that Aver and Alabaster either are working together or are the same person. They both seem to be doing things with tonics and potions. And, it was a very similar board that he had up.
You think what? He changed his name, started a new business?
I think so. I think he's been around for a while and changed his name now and then.
The potions don't exactly go out of style here.
I think he got caught with what he was doing, so I had to change his name.
Even so, you don't change a business just simply because, oh, I need to change my name. Just change my name and then I'm someone else.
Yeah, but what if Alabaster's got a bad track record across the counties here? So he had to change his name to Aver.
That's fine. Again, that's what I'm not getting here. And in my brain, it's not thinking right here.
He went from Alabaster's Miracle Tonics to Aver's Miracle Tonics.
But that's what I mean. He went from selling regular potions to this miracle tonic, though.
To be honest, we don't know what he sold, because we just stole the sign.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know
exactly.
exactly. I did inventory when they brought in the stuff here from the Alabasters.
What do we know? What would have been in the cart that they found the sign on?
That's a good question. I was the quartermaster here, so that would make me the one in charge of all inventory of the tribe.
You would know, Clang, that the day that the proud Lickershroom tribe sacked that cart, and you got yourself the prized possession of a new name for the inn. You did get a crate of some stuff, and there were indeed potions.
But were they just regular potions, or were they like the one that we had from Ever?
That you are not 100% sure about. You just know that they were put in a crate in the basically the large shed that you were always guarding, where all the treasure goes.
They honestly, I can't remember if they was regular potions or not, but they were supposed to be, right?
Roll me a history with advantage because you spent your days there guarding it.
Please, dice got 15.
Okay. 15. So you remember that it has it did have the same odd color as the ones that you have bought from Ava.
Wait. Was it? Dang.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing.
I don't know what that means. I think all it means is that Ava and Alabaster might have been the same person, whatever that relevance is.
That's definitely a thing there. That's definitely a thing. But the potions is the same. Now that I think about it, I think the jog into my head here is what is he's and this is me stuttering here, not just him. Good grief. Okay, no, I think the jog into my head here just kind of knocked a few things loose. Is all it is. There, it's the same potion. It's the same person. He's changed his name here.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. So
But-
I don't know what the relevance of that is, but maybe for someone more around, because we haven't been around a lot. I don't know how long Ava's been around doing things here.
I don't know, and I want to know how the hell he can do the things with those branches like tentacles. Ugh.
So did you notice that anyone who was there at the factory kind of was like had this weird?
Yeah, they
seemed
were all
like they were
mind
not
controlled.
all there. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it was, but it seemed that some kind of a glow into their eyes.
No, I didn't notice.
I haven't noticed it before, but might have had something to do with the potions.
Very possible. It's a good thing none of you guys took it, right?
I drank it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even in the square.
I drank it. Totally, completely drank it.
Yeah, Clang, you don't seem to feel anything detrimental.
Yeah.
Then of course, apparently, Kling apparently has the iron stomach here of 1,000 suns here.
Mm-hmm.
No, I could ask maybe if the guilds know something of relevance. If they care, maybe Avery is just a random dealer and they don't
Oh.
care.
The Elite Guild maybe would like to care.
I actually might care, especially if there's something that's poisoning minds.
Would we know if the Elite Guild is a good aligned guild or neutral that just takes on jobs?
Clang would definitely know that they are neutral-ish in the sense of they are a, how do you say, that's kind of a mercenary guild.
Mhm.
Yeah.
they do seem to be on the good side of the law. That it's
A lot
like,
of neutrals.
yeah. So
Chances are, unless they're contracted by the law to do something, they're probably not going to go straight into doing it. Again, that's the mercenary mindset of it here. They'll
yeah, so
probably
they
work
are
for the law.
mercenaries, but they do seem to do well. And you can also guess with the duchies and everything that are here, that if they would cross the line of corruption, they probably would not be doing as well for themselves as they are. So you do know that, the one quest you picked up for Humber Oak is a little shady, but it seems like they do it
Skirting
like,
the line.
yeah, exactly. It seems like this. Yeah.
The way they worded it, it was probably just to say, again, the Elite Guild probably thought, oh, so it's just a little bit of espionage to see if there's any sort of shady thing going on with competition. That's fine.
Yeah. So they know that there might be more than that, but under the guise of, no, it's just that. Like, it seems like they're willing to kind of.
Technically, we're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yet.
Exactly.
Yet.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why we do need to get to Aradel.
Yeah, I think also if they are,
the contract work.
if there is a warrant out for Alabaster, there's a warrant out for Aver, and they would be interested simply for the renown and money.
Yeah, and Clang, you remember that whenever you finish a quest and you do it in the name of the guild, you get an extra 300 gold pieces. And you know that if anything, you definitely can contact and, see if you can get some information on perhaps Alabaster, or if there is a contract, because you are an actual member.
That is true. That is true. And the best way to do that would probably be to go to an actual city here, either in Clear Lake or, in this case here, if we go up to Aradel.
Yes,
Hey,
but
you
you
don't have
also,
any contact cards?
yeah, you have contact with your captain
Oh,
is
that's
Wolfric.
true.
So you can actually try and contact Wolfric if you would want to.
That's true. I did impress him enough to get that.
Yep.
I could talk to the captain of the Elite Guild, see if maybe there's a hideout on Alabaster or Ava. These mercenary folk, they if somebody put a bounty on his head here, then they would know about it.
Well, we got half an hour till we get to the fork, so knock yourself out.
Sure enough, yeah. I'll pull up my sphere and try to contact Wolfric.
You send out a message for your contact. What would you like to say?
Simply say, and in the most human-sounding voice, because that's how Wolfric knows him.
Mm-hmm.
They will simply say, "My good Captain Wolfric, this is Clang. I wanted to see if there was a contract out for a Alabaster or Avar, as there seems to be some shady work going about near the town of Bexley."
All right.
His full name was Aver Talcum.
And as Finn says that in the back, your message words are filled and it ends.
Damn.
And
Thank you.
it takes a little bit, but after 10 minutes or so, you feel a zing.
Right.
As your sphere comes up, and you hear a message from Wolfric. As you hear, Clang. It's been a while since I heard from you. There is indeed a contract on a man named Alabaster. How have you come by this name? And the channel is open, so you can respond to him.
Oh, this is an open live channel. Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
Pins does a little victory dance. Fortnite dancing.
Oh God. he's doing the floss right behind me. God damn it. Oh God. He'll look at his sphere very sternly. We believe that we ran across the man here. I believe it is west of the town of Bexley, just across the river. The man has changed his name to Ava Talcum.
Wouldn't be the first time. We thought he perished when we found his broken down card. Seemed to be some kind of savage goblin attack. They roamed the area we found it in.
You're not saying this, but I'm actually physically curling my pointer finger right now, like, oh shit.
He says, our men were on his trail, and seen with all the blood left behind, they were certain he died. But Clang, if you can find proof that this Ava Talcon is indeed the same, the one and only. Well, I say one and only. This is not the first time he changed his name, but if you can prove that this man is indeed Alabaster, I will consider you for promotion. If you do this in the name of the guild, he has quite the bounty on his head, but we cannot make any mistakes.
Urge to greed rising. Oh God, yeah, no. I just saw the dance that you put in chat here, lad. God damn it. We will look into it here. This place was heavily fortified, and we rescued several individuals from the factory that he has set up there. It is not
saved.
Indeed. We believe the secret ingredient of this potion that he is selling has something to do with people. He was hiring people and in their quote-unquote orientation.
Oh, he has been a blight with his potions for quite some time. It has been difficult to catch him. So we'll know all about that.
Then this is indeed the same person, without a shadow of a doubt. If it's matching what you know from the past, then it is beyond a doubt him. How would you want us to proceed with this?
We would need proof. If you can infiltrate that factory, find anything, backlogs, proof, papers, see where he is shipping his goods to, we can continue. The one thing we want is figure out who he is working with. There is quite a network, and we have not been able to unearth it since he is so slippery. There is a bounty out on his head for 7,000 gold pieces, but if you are able to prove that he is indeed Alabaster and can find proof of at least one contact, I will raise it to a full 10,000 gold pieces, and I will consider you for promotion.
Kling is thinking in his mind. That is the exact noise that goes through his head, but his face is stony as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We will be in contact then. We have prior arrangements with Humber Oak as well as Aradel.
Good. Well, remember that if things go well, claim it in the name of the Elite Guild. Another thing that you might cross paths with, since you have been spending a lot of time in Clear Lake, is the Wolf Queen. She has left her territory, and we have been hired to aid Clear Lake, as they seem to have summoned some kind of abomination, a titan of a werewolf.
Has Silver
I
been of any
will.
effect? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, what did you say?
Has Silver been of any effect on it?
That is quite the problem here. It seems to barely penetrate its skin at all. It's been pounding the gates for 2 days now, so I might not be able to contact you in the coming days.
Ask him what he wants to do with what he wants us to do with these bird feet.
He puts the sphere on mute momentarily. Shut the fuck up, Pains. Unmutes the sphere. We will endeavor to resolve this as quickly as possible and return as quickly as possible. But our journeys take us far easter after this. If I
Lady
can-
Grey. Sorry, go on.
If I can, I will send back whatever aid I can.
I appreciate it very much. Please let us know whenever you're in the neighborhood. Lady Grey did mention that if I managed to get a hold of any of you, that she had sent the twins to meet you up in Aradale.
That is good news indeed. I thank you for this information.
You as well. I am afraid I have to go now, but thank you for the information.
Glory and honor to you, sir.
Glory and honor. And the connection breaks, but very shortly after, your sphere gets a message, and
Hey.
as you extract a scroll from it and you open it, you see that it is it's a scroll with the bounty and the details on Alabaster. And you see
Well, that's
that
what we call teamwork. Mostly me work, but okay.
most
I'm gonna smack him with the rolled up scroll. No. No.
I did see you make a connection.
you see a crude drawing of a man, and although it was hard to see Ava's face since he was wearing this big hat with this white brim, you definitely notice some of these slim features, the pale skin. That was sudden intense.
Yeah, sorry.
But it's okay. The pale skin, sort of sunken eyes, a devious smile. It looks very similar to the man that you have met in Bexley.
It definitely looks like him, boys.
Yeah.
So, I say we wake everybody up here in a few minutes. And
I always had a feeling about that port. Alabasters, it was so pretty.
Well, apparently Alabaster got away. Did you notice anybody leave when you was on that raid, Pains?
When I was where?
You,
That
Pins,
raid.
Pins was on the raid, wasn't he?
Pins was not on the raid, but he would definitely have been one of the first to welcome the raiders back, because Pins was in charge of hunting in the tunnels, which is where they would have to pass through. So he would have definitely seen them carry that board around. Roll me
Okay.
history with disadvantage, Pins.
Yeah. Also, Pins has been looking for Alabaster's calligraphy ever since we got into Clear
Mhm.
Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see disadvantage.
Oh,
Damn, that's still
wow.
pretty good.
So with an 18, you remember the first time you laid eyes on that sign. It was a very beautiful sign with that gold lettering, and you thought, I didn't know we could write with gold. And it has always piqued your interest. You do remember specifically that there was a lot of blood on the sign, and sometimes, the raiding parties, they would come back with dragging humans for a nice barbecue. But that time around, they didn't actually come back with any pink skin meat. It was just treasure.
Yeah, remember you all were like, yeah, we got some raid loot, and you didn't come back with no meats.
I just
So you
remember
had to
everybody
work
loading shit
overtime.
into the. I just remember everybody loading shit into the storage. That's it.
Yeah, well, we worked hard. We got some loot. We were the feast. Like, okay, where's the meat you brought? No meat. Oh, yeah, just leave it to Pins and the others for extra hunting.
Wait. Was that Stinky that said that there?
No pipsqueak.
Ah, no.
Pipsqueak.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah. Normally it's Stinky that's got the loud mouth here, but Pipsqueak, yeah, he's pretty loud.
So
So,
as you guys are talking, you do reach the crossroads where you have to decide whether you will go to Bexley or up north. There's also a route around Bexley, of which it goes back to Humber Oak, or even further on to Willowdale. So there are some options. You can
If we just
always, of course, go back to the Honeysuckle Winery, your favorite place.
we're not going anywhere near there until we complete their mission, as far as I'm concerned.
if we just drop these people off in there, what are they gonna do? They're just gonna live on the streets. Like,
Yeah, we think of something here. Well,
uh,
I am tired. I am.
they should have. How long are these people gonna stay asleep for?
Well, a general long rest.
Well, that's like 5, 6 more hours. God.
Yes, well, if I hadn't thrown that bomb, they'd all be dead now.
That is a wonderful bomb that you fired there. Didn't kill them all outright.
No, it is a very special trinket that I got from, a very dangerous tomb.
That's right. I forget that you also go into those places. Very good
Well,
job,
I'm
by the way.
running low now. I might drag you all over there.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Just charge Scaff. It's fine.
Oh,
Loyalty, right, loyalty. No,
No, if we do catch Alabaster, then at least we got some money. I can pay her back.
look, okay, so let's pull off to the side of the road here. We'll camp here, wait for these. We'll wait for the humans to wake up.
So
I
what
do
is
have
this fort actually?
the cookie castle home that we can use.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. You have that. We could actually use to fix up the goddamn thing again.
What was the difference between the cookie castle? Was that the cattle? What was the difference there?
No. The Cookie Castle is the thing made by Flynn Willamette.
Yeah, Flint's globe.
Um,
Okay.
It's a snow globe.
It got
Yeah,
a
Is it stocked? Or is it?
Yes,
Is it?
it
Or is
feeds.
it just realty?
It's
Okay.
it feeds. It has enough for 10 people to eat a 3-course meal.
We
How
didn't
many
bring
people
that
do we
many.
have with us?
We didn't bring that many people
9.
with us here. We only like. Well, somebody's sharing
Unless
plates.
somebody's died. Well, we have 9 people, so we're and it
we're
can
at the
feed up to
limit of-
10. We're
So we have
below the
enough.
limit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I took 8, including us, from the factory when we were attacked, and then Shadow makes 9.
Yeah,
Correct.
but I
So-
think our animals count as well. So
They do. Yeah,
then
they do.
we're at 12.
You guys collect way too many animals.
You know what? That means that we have 2 disposable bodies, technically.
Yeah, you and your mouth.
Hey,
You know what? If that's how you feel, come on, Cheddar. Come on,
Shadow?
come on, Great to the and Mauler. If they don't want us, we can just leave them to their fates.
I need to look for the right gift for this. The right gift for this.
So this fork of the road, what kind of terrain is it?
It's there's still groups of trees, small forests, but mostly it's hill lands. So grasslands, hill lands, glades, basically.
Yeah, nothing big here. Alright. Oh God, we're never gonna get anywhere with this gift fight here.
So, would I be capable? Would I be able to hunt anything here, or is it 2 open fields?
Oh, I mean, you know that this kind of terrain would still have rabbits, ferrets, all kinds of those animals. Sometimes even big cats, foxes, all that kind of stuff. So you would definitely be able to do some hunting.
Let me see. You said there's 9 people, right?
Yeah.
Plus 2 mounts is 11, so we're still 1 over, even if I am older than going.
Well, it's 2 mounts and Mola, so 12.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh wait a second. No, that's 9. That makes 8. 2 mounts is 10. It's exactly so. If Mahler and I don't go in, you have exactly 10,
That's true.
right, guys?
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
you're right there.
Yeah. So I will just say,
Hey guys, if you do use the castle, it's just gonna be like a couple minutes for you guys, right?
Yeah, true.
Pretty much, yeah. But you's gonna be waiting out here for a couple. You're gonna need to wait more longer than the rest of us.
yeah.
Well, for Pincer will only be 8 minutes.
How many is that? He asks the voices in his head.
Yeah. So, I mean that means that everyone gets a full rest, but I don't.
Yeah.
If you choose to
Also means
hunt,
that
yeah.
if I choose to hunt, I mean I would be ready to go get my first kill by the time you guys come out. So I don't know.
That's probably. I don't know, dude.
Considering
You
it is
do
just
know-
8
You know
minutes.
what? You can leave. We can leave the owlbear out there. Yeah, for sure. But
Considering it's just 10 minutes, it's only as does it fit 10 people or can it feed 10 people?
Well, it basically fits 10 people. Yeah, it
Fit-
can't exceed 10. So
Okay.
the thing is that you can leave some of these people outside. They will not be conscious for another 8 hours. So you could leave, for instance, the animals outside to guard them while you guys go inside with most of them, or you can just leave
Yeah.
all the animals outside for 8 minutes.
we're not leaving Mahler alongside these.
Yeah.
We're not leaving Mahler alongside. I would say, yeah. We can unhitch the cats here. And have them. We can have them as well as maybe Wraith guard them.
Yeah.
and just
You can do that.
leave the people out here, and then we get our rest here.
Yeah, you could even just, if you leave all the mounts outside, you can take all the people with you.
I think that's well, yeah, we can even do that here.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I will. Yeah. I will. I will use a spell slot for speak with animals,
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
and I will talk to cats. I'll tell them.
If we leave some,
No wait. We can leave everyone inside, right? Only the mounts stay out.
Yeah.
we're gonna be gone for a couple minutes, inside this little bubble. Is it alright if you guys protect it?
Yes, master.
Stop calling me master, I'm your friend.
I have
Serious?
a little question. Am I being replaced?
No, you're not being replaced. I have
Get it.
many friends. I have Rose, I have you, we have now Mauler with us. It's a big family.
Yeah, but before I was the ferocious one. Where am I now on the ladder?
Because
You're
the cat
pretty
was
much
hired.
still quite ferocious.
Well, we'll speak about this later, but if he gets aggressive, it's not my fault when we eat chicken tonight.
You know, that's very fair. I think you guys should have some bonding time together. I think I saw some rabbits there over in the hill. You can probably find something to eat.
I feel talked down to. Just go inside.
Oof. Oof.
That's alright, Great Tooth. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Oof. Just oof. He's in the doghouse with this, with the rest of the mounts.
You know, at least I talked to my mount. Clank, shut up.
You
I
see
sa-
that there
I-
is a
I
little
say anything.
smile though on Grey Tooth's face as you
I didn't
see
fucking
his
say anything.
canines.
Snow is just neglected, sitting there alone.
Snow is not neglected.
When's the last time you gave her scratches or talked to her or gave her any attention?
The last time was when you guys weren't having her.
Was that? I hear Gav. The globe is open. Bye.
You stay out here and make sure these two knuckleheads don't do nothing. He just scratches. He does scratch Snow on the ears and then goes in.
Yeah, Snow gives you bumps her head against your hand and purrs, and you know she nods at you. She does seem to understand most of what you're saying.
Maybe the intent. Maybe the intent. Hopefully.
As Clang walks away, Pins whispers,
But how do you really feel?
Why you little?
If you want to activate the globe, roll me a d8. Was it d8 or d6?
D8 because we succeeded the first time.
Okay.
Okay.
We rolled a 5 and the 4 was a threshold.
Hey!
Nice.
We get it.
Very
It becomes a D10 now, right?
good.
You say that.
If you give enough money to Flynn, maybe.
I'm gonna say that this one crit is gonna do something, but I won't tell you
Okay.
what.
Okay. Turns out we have enough space now, and we sent off the animals for nothing.
Oh yeah, good. Go out again, calling the animals. Oops, deactivated the globe.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, it will do something, which you will notice. But you guys make your way inside. As you can see, the animals sit in front, and it's like from out here, you see that Snow goes in to sort of like cuddle her head against Greytooth, and it looks like at first it goes normal and then it slows down as everything in here and what happens outside, very different kind of time frames. But you get the cart inside with the people, and you
I'm pushing the
see-
cart. Cart.
It takes a little bit, but and you see that Shadow makes no effort to help, but she does sit inside, and you do see her take the pulse of everyone, make sure that they're okay.
Oddly enough, it only feels like there's only a couple of people in there. Miss Shadow, you don't weigh a thing.
You're doing good. Yeah, a bit more to the right. Yeah, keep it going.
He's just watching.
Oh, God. I could picture a shit-eating grin on his face.
I mean, come on, push.
Kamala is sleeping for some reason. Gavokov, as you standing there and the thing is fully formed and you all move inside, you take one look back at the animals before you head inside. And you blink, and you once again see that dark figure with these pinprick-sized, intense, glowing white eyes. And you shake your head and you blink, and he doesn't go away. And you see that he starts moving closer, and you blink again, and he disappears.
Dave, you okay?
Maybe we just get to town right through the night. Fuck it. We don't need
That
to.
is where we're gonna end the session tonight.
Fuck.
I'm not moving. I already chose my bet.
I need to take my armor off here. I'll be up there a little bit later after and
Don't.
get some eat.
Keep it on.
Actually,
Trust me.
with these wonderful unicorn onesies, you don't need to take off. Now provided only and solely by Jack of all Oceans.
No, not gonna do it.
All right, guys. So let me sign us out. So thank you, everyone who stuck through it, who was here. I hope you guys all had a good time. Stay safe out there, and I want to say thank you once again to everyone who always comes and play with us. I love playing with you guys. So that was Clang, played by Spectre.
Hey, nice here.
And Pins, played by our very own Lodrop.
You know, giving attention to my animals just makes them all jealous.
And last but not least, Gavokov, played by Zenda.
Yes, in this campaign, I'm the one that's getting the group killed.
I don't know who would. I feel like you all are pretty equal on the chances of that. But thank you all for playing. Hope to see you again next week. And see you guys there. Stay safe and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.